Hello my blading bays, it's your Canadian Beyblade boy here, ZB, and by golly I got a lot of Beyblades here, Beyblades from every single generation. I got HMS Beyblades from the original, Metal Fight Beyblades, Beyblade Burst Bays, and of course the newest Beyblade X Bays. Let's open all of them right now. Alright, first up, representing the original Beyblade series from the early 2000s, we have the HMS line of Beyblades. I have Stretta Dragoon over here, which I opened previously, but the one we're going to open first is Draciel, the defense type, A125. I'm guessing this is the 125th release of Beyblade, which is pretty cool to see. This came back all the way in 2003. This is a very old Beyblade. It's been in this box since 2003, or I guess this was like a reprint or something. I got this back in 2018 for very cheap, and you can still find at least these two HMS Beyblades for fairly cheap as well. And so, Heavy Metal System, I think in the West it's called the Hard Metal System. Draciel Defense. Dual Shooter Winder. Yeah, the cool thing about these launchers and these Beyblades, the HMS line, that they can spin left or right. So that's pretty interesting. I wonder how that impacted the metagame back then. Yeah, it's telling us about all the defensive stuff. Now, this is one of the first HMS Beyblades to be released. So I don't know if this is actually considered a good Beyblade. I know Strategy Green also was not considered a good Beyblade, at least the HMS one. But I mean, considering how hard these are to come by, I think any HMS you can get your hands on is pretty good. So there's some more stats over here. There's stats over here. I don't know what those mean. But I'm assuming that these are like the attack, stamina, defense or something. Defense is green. Why is his defense 2? It should be like higher than that. But whatever. There we go. Got max. It's telling us about more of the parts over here. And yeah, but anyways, let's open this right up. Now, I've had this thing for like, how long has it been? A very long time. So I'm assuming the tape is all gone now. Yeah, the tape is all gone. Oh, then we have the launcher. Here, the Beyblade stuff. And over here, some of the manuals and stickers. So this is interesting. Okay, so there's a sticker on top of this blade, pretty much showing us, okay, this is what it's going to look like when you put all the stickers in. But here's what it looks like normally. That's pretty interesting. Now, the thing with these old HMS Beyblades is that because the rip cords were like bent inside the boxes, a lot of them pretty much just like disintegrated. So if you're buying these, you're probably not going to get the ripcord launcher with it. Luckily, the seller I bought this from way back in the day gave me a couple of these reproduction ripcords. I think they're reproduction. I don't know. But yeah, wow. These look like they'd give you a powerful launch. Yep, here we go. We have the instruction manual, or I guess the building manual or something. It's very... I know these days we look at the instruction manuals and we roll our eyes about why we're getting them. We've opened so many of them. But looking back at them, especially nowadays, I mean, it's been like over 20 years. It's cool to see these instructions. It's telling us how to put the Beyblade together. Okay, we can use the launcher to put the Beyblade together. That's pretty cool. And what's on the back? Neo Max Draciel Metal Shield. Interesting. You can knock away Beyblades, I guess. Okay. Oh, so even here it tells us, oh, you can play this version of the game. You win by spin finish, it's 1 point. You knock them out, it's 2 points. So I guess they had that differentiation back in the day too. I didn't know that was a thing back then. I thought it was more of a recent thing with like burst or something. Oh, here's another piece of paper. What does this say? Is it just like a quick start guide or something? On how to... Oh yeah, it's just how to put the Beyblade together. That's interesting. Wow, look at this sticker sheet. Heavy duty stickers. Well, I mean, it's very colorful, that's for sure. And it's cool to see that it survived 20 plus years. Well, let's put the stickers on together, I guess, then, shall we? Alright. These red stickers are supposed to go on this green part over here. There we go. I was able to get it on camera, too. I mean, it's kind of crooked, but, you know, I'll put the rest off camera. There we go. I got the red stickers put on. That's pretty cool. Now, apparently, there's some tattoo stickers that I'm supposed to put on to the metal parts. So let's put those on right now. Put them on. I can't see. Is that on properly? Hey, it made it. But yeah, that was kind of tricky because it's clear. So I'm definitely going to do the rest of them off camera. There we go. I got all the stickers on. To be honest, it feels like no matter what I do, the stickers are always going to come off slightly off. Yeah, like a little bit slightly off. But you know what? That just means it's unique to me. You know, someone's not going to mess up as much as I did or the same way that I did. So this is like my own original Draciel. Next up is the running core, which we know these days as the bit. This is pretty much going to let it spin. And I guess this thing also requires a sticker, the RC over here, that says that it's the running core. In case you did not know what that was. Okay, surgery on this. That sticker came out pretty fast, actually. I wonder if it's okay. Okay, come on. There we go. Yay, it's off a bit. Maybe if I push it, it'll kind of fixed it. But you know, you're not going to see this anyway, so it doesn't matter. It adds probably like a microgram or something onto the blade or something. Help with that weight for that defense. And then obviously the actual weight. This, I don't know if it matters if you put it this way or a certain way. I don't know. Maybe it helps with like upper defense or something, or lower defense. And then obviously the sticker we need to put onto the bit beast. Now, they come with two of them. You can either use the manga one, or the anime one. And I think I'm going to do the anime one because that's what I grew up with. I actually just recently read the manga, well, not recently, like a few months ago. The funny thing about the Beyblade manga is that like practically every volume of the manga, they're getting a new Beyblade. And it got so bad that towards the end, the final volume of the manga, they changed their Beyblade twice or something. It's like they got engine gear Beyblades, they got in the beginning of the volume, and then towards the end of it, they got the metal system Beyblades, or the heavy metal system Beyblades. So it was kind of funny to see. It's like, geez, that's how they sell you all these Beyblades, that they show them over and over again. I mean, in the anime, we saw them, like, they get like a mid-season upgrade, but in the manga, at a certain point, the manga was trying to catch up to the anime, even though the manga was what was the original format of the story. Eventually, they just had to, you know what, they were like, you know what, heck it, let's just try to catch up as fast as possible, give them a new Beyblade every couple chapters, and there you go. That was the end of the Beyblade manga. I think the Beyblade manga was, like, really good in the first season. Kind of the same as the anime as well, I guess. Oh, it's really tight. Feels almost uncomfortably tight. There we go. We did it. It feels a lot more solid now that it's put together. Wow, it's a brand new shiny Beyblade. That's really cool, actually. It actually looks really cool when it's spinning as well. You can't beat the classics, I say. It'll be interesting to see this if it gets remade into Beyblade X, because, I mean, it already fits the kind of, well, I guess it'll be a bit smaller than the other Beyblade, so hopefully they help it with the weight. Max and Daichi together. These guys were fighting in the promotional art, so I guess it'll be interesting to see how they fight. Stay tuned for the end of the video. We're going to have them fight each other. They're nice looking together. And obviously there's also these extra stickers that you put on the little box over here. This is what it would look like once you put all the stickers in. Pretty cool. This one, I don't know if I'm going to put the stickers in right now. Here we go. The stickers are now put on. This is my favorite. It reminds me of like a cassette case. Unfortunately, I just noticed that I put this one upside down, so that's kind of annoying. So if I've stacked them together, they're like this. Oh no. There we go, and now they are back in their customized case. It's honestly really cool seeing this. It gives it a whole like mechanical engineering kind of feel, which I guess was the point of the whole heavy metal system, right? That this is the future and everything. And look, they're in cases now, and they have the whole schematics and everything, and yeah, that's pretty cool. But now that was a great blast from the past, but as you can see here, we're not done with the HMS line yet. Now, while these are called Beyblades, and they are tournament legal in any HMS tournament, these aren't based off of the Beyblades that we know and love. In fact, they're recolors using characters from an animated TV show from China based off of the Three Kingdoms, which is very interesting. It is also kind of weird because there's humans as the Bit Beast. I mean, when I think of Bit Beast, I think of, you know, like dragons, turtles, phoenixes, all that kind of stuff. Not just some guy. I mean, I guess just calling this a guy would be disrespectful, but like these are like historical story characters, and I don't know, it's just very weird to see a human face on a Beyblade, even if it's like an anime character. But the cool thing are the actual designs over here. They look really interesting, like these are Beyblades from the BC era. let's open these. I mean, we'll start off with this one because it's number 1. I don't know who this guy is. That was also, this one has the stats just like the HMS line. But as you can see, the boxes are like twice the size as well. So I'm guessing that they would have the launchers in here. I don't know. Well, this is a stamina type Beyblade. Yeah, I'll put the title of what Beyblade this is a recolor of in the video. But like, it'll be interesting to see what these actually look like. Oh, no batteries included. Well, thank goodness there's no batteries included. I mean, no batteries required. Thank goodness. Could you imagine? You get a interesting looking HMS Beyblade from what year is this from? This is from like 2008. Wow. So the metal series of Beyblades were already released in Japan when this came out, or this might have been just right before it. So it was very interesting that we had 2 generations at the same time in stores. I guess it's kind of like right now where we see Hasbro Beyblade Burst in the same aisle as Beyblade X. But like, this is very fun. I mean, if you're into HMS, I don't know how well these sold. I know the anime is probably pretty popular because it is an anime adaptation of the Three Kingdoms. If you don't know what the Three Kingdoms are, if you've heard of Dynasty Warriors, that game series, then that's what the Three Kingdoms are. They're a very influential series of stories and tales based off of the ancient China. And then, okay, this is my first time actually opening these ones. It's very, I wonder what's going to be in here. Oh, okay, we got the launchers. Is there a ripcord in here as well? Oh yeah, it looks like we got 2 ripcords actually. Really? Wow, that's interesting. I wouldn't expect to get 2 ripcords. I guess they expected you to lose one of them. There we go. Look at that. This is kind of hefty to it as well. All right, what do we have here? Is like the quick manual or something? No, is this like a survey or something? Huh, interesting. Wonder what this says. I guess you fill it out. But here we have, this is the manual. Now it feels slightly thinner than the ones that we saw with Draciel. But I guess that's a given considering this came out 5 years later and it was for a different show. Very interesting. I wonder if they just copy pasted it and just changed some of the branding. Change. Yeah, okay, I guess that's the gimmick. You can change it. Well, this is a stamina type, and I like stamina type Beyblades, so it'll be interesting. Wow, HMS. Still said. What are the stickers? Here are the. I actually really dig these pink stickers. They're really cool. But I guess this is for the launcher, and this is for the actual Beyblade. Yeah, there's a guy over there. I'm probably gonna use this one because it's not a guy. Okay, so here's the gimmick for this Beyblade. You can take it apart like this and you can change which way it's situated, which is pretty interesting actually. Pretty cool. There we go. I was able to get the stickers on the Beyblade. Unfortunately, there's a very strong smell of dust from this specific Beyblade. I'm worried that all these will also have a strong smell of dust as well. And as a result, it was very difficult to take the stickers out of the sticker sheet. It felt like I was ripping it off. I think one of these also kind of got ripped, but I was able to haphazardly get it to stick on. I don't know how, but I was able to do it. But honestly, I really like the stickers over here. It makes this Beyblade look like a very... Whoops. It makes this Beyblade look like an ancient Beyblade. Like when they do a flashback of like Moses launching a Beyblade, this is kind of what I imagine them kind of looking like. There we go. Now this is an ancient Beyblade. Honestly, I really dig the whole aesthetic it's going for. You know, aside from the human faces, if you use the symbols instead, it's really cool. And then this one has a metal tip to it. This is actually, I honestly really like this. It'll be interesting to see how well this performs in a fight. But this also feels pretty light compared to the other Beyblades, at least compared to Draciel. And this one is kind of rattling. Draciel had a very solid feeling to it, but this one is very rattly. Unfortunately, these ones don't come with a customization case. And as you can see, they covered it with like tape, which was pretty annoying to get out. You'd think with the stickers being kind of dry, the tape over here would be easier to take out, but you know, they're really stuck on there. You wouldn't guess that this is from like this is like what, 15 years ago or something, 2008. Don't know how long ago that is. I hope it's not 15. Oh my goodness, that's a long time ago. But anyways, yeah, 2008 is from when these are in. Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, but I guess you can kind of stack them and have them like in a pile, which is also pretty cool. All right, and the second Beyblade we're gonna open up is this one, which is SHO2. And actually, wait a minute, this shape is very familiar. Are these are the exact same Beyblades actually? What the heck? Oh, never mind. The weight rings are different. So this one comes with a light one. This one comes with a heavy one. Bottom parts seem to be the same thing. Yeah, these bottoms are the same thing. It's just the only thing that's different is the weight disc, which I guess it's fine, but like I have a double at least. But yeah, but this was in a nice red color, so let's open it. Yeah, it smells like dust. It smells like a thrift store. Oh, the ripcords here are pretty cool. They're purple. And then the launcher is black. Oh, and the frame it comes in is red. That's pretty cool. And then the stickers. Oh, wow. Those are some sharp stickers. Yeah, look at that. That's some pretty nice stickers. Honestly, the stickers that go onto the launcher and ripcord look a lot more appeasing than the ones that go onto the Beyblade, which I mean is fine. I would have really digged purple stickers on a red Beyblade, but instead we get, I mean, they're still good stickers. It's just that the purple ones are really cool. Purple is one of my favorite colors, if not my favorite color, so it's a shame that the purple stickers aren't on the actual Beyblade. There you have it. Here is the Beyblade again. I get this is pretty much the same Beyblade as the last one. I hope I don't have another similar Beyblade from that. Okay, well, it looks like these two Beyblades are the same, but this one is different at least. But yeah, I really like the red, actually. A very nice, striking red. All right, next up is SH03. This is a cool one. This has like a lion on it. And I guess this is a weight ring is heavy. So we've seen that weight ring before. And core parts type change. I guess that means it's a balance type or something. Maybe. I don't know. The other two are stamina, so I'm guessing this is, if it's called change, then my guess is it's balance or something. This one's gonna be cool. It's gonna be blue and white. I'm guessing. Okay, the ripcords are black. The launcher is white. Oh, and this thing is blue as well. And here we go, the sticker sheet. I've been noticing the colors they use for the sticker sheet are very refreshing. You know, it's less of that, you know, epic coloring, but it's more like, you know, this looks pretty nice and pretty sweet, like very relaxing. Which I don't know if you want that for a Beyblade, but, you know, the metal for these Beyblades feel very dusty. Like, it's not like lead or anything, but it's like, oh, these are old. I wouldn't smell it, though. I can smell it from quite afar. I think, okay, this is like dusty metal. That's pretty old. You really don't want to be sniffing these things. There we go. Here's the blade. I really like most of the stickers here. I say most because this one comes with eye stickers, and I already lost them. Or I already lost one of them, so I'm just not going to put the eye stickers because that's way too much for my big fingers. I mean, even with these, it was hard to put on, especially with this aged sticker. The stickiness of it is like very flimsy, but I'm really digging it. The smell is something to get used to. Let's put this Beyblade together. The RC here. I'm just gonna put it in here. There we go. We got it. It's very low. The actual blade. The bit chip or whatever this is, the locking mechanism to tighten it up. This one does not rattle like the other one. This one, it rattles. This one is serious. This one's like a solid Beyblade. It does not rattle. Now we just need to put in this cool looking sticker over here. Nice and, I don't know, a pea green or something. Like the vegetable. I guess we're supposed to put it this way then. I put it the wrong way the other time. There you go. So this one I put the wrong way, I guess. It was supposed to be like this, but I put it like this. It was supposed to be like that. Very cool. It's nice to have a different Beyblade, because I guess I accidentally got double. If I knew that they were the exact same model, just maybe a different weight disc, I wouldn't have gotten as many as I could find. I would have probably just gotten one of each of the different forms of it. But I mean, I guess different weights are cool to have or something. Wait, are these bottoms the same? They're both metallic. No, they're different. This one is, I think this is more of a flat one. They're both kind of flat. Actually, this one has a point to it. This one's a lot more sliders. Let's see how well it... Very cool. I actually really like this. This one's cool. This one's really cool, actually. I like the white and blue. If they remade this one, it would be... Could contend with the Beyblade X Beyblades. Well, I mean, not contend with. This is too light. But, like, I feel like the shape of it really fits well with the Beyblade X base. I guess we'll open this one first because it's number 5. I'm really digging these HMS Beyblades. They're like a lighter version of Metal Fight. Oh, I guess this one was already open, or I might have opened it earlier or something. I don't remember. Okay, this one comes with a yellow launcher. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting launcher. And then it comes with the white ripcord. Ooh, look at this sticker sheet. Nice and blue. It's like a very sharp blue as well. Is this the main character or something? One of the main characters. Take this one out. Oh, whoop. I used to have one of these guys as well. So it's very cool to finally have it. I think I broke mine by mistake. So to get a replacement, this one feels very light though. Gotta use these things. Make sure you invest in like a model kit. Oh, like from Amazon. No, it fell down. But still, yeah, it's a good idea if you're into like Beyblades, especially ones that have stickers on them, to get like a model kit, like a building kit, tool kit, or something, because you can use these tweezers to put the stickers on. And I mean, they're gonna help you, because even though I have this on me, I'm still not doing a very good job putting the stickers on. So imagine if I had to put these stickers on with my fingers. It'd be too much. I mean, I guess I'm doing that right now, but I'm kind of using my fingers to press the stickers on. You know, this Beyblade is actually pretty nostalgic. You know, aside from the original colors, I think the original colors were like a darker blue, and then the stickers were like red. So it gave me a very Dronzer feeling when I was a little kid. So I used to just call every Beyblade that was nameless in blue Dronzer, because they used to give you 2-bit beast. One of them would be like a Frostic Dronzer, and then the other would be like the main bit beast of the Beyblade. And I always would use the Frostic Dronzer because it's Dronzer, and I was a big Dronzer fan. And this sticker is not attaching. That's very disappointing. This sticker just does not attach. But as I was saying, I actually got this specific Beyblade, not the same one, but like it was the same like mold of this Beyblade back in Christmas of like 2005 or 2006. Beyblade was kind of dying down back then. I was around 8, 9 years old when the HMS line was coming out. I know G-Revolution, a lot of people had the what's it called, the engine gear Beyblades. For some reason, everyone seemed to have metal trigger for some reason. I guess that might have been the only one that was available or something. I never really hopped on to the engine gear line because the engine gear line, aside from the attack rings, they weren't that good actually. A lot of people preferred the ones that came out earlier, like the V-Force or the original series ones. Those Beyblades tend to be a lot more competitive than the engine gear ones, because the engine gear ones were too tall. And I'm very disappointed that I'm missing one triangle here. What a shame. That is quite the shame, actually. But yeah, I got this Beyblade on Christmas of 2005 or 2006. And I might have broken it the same day, because back when we were kids, we didn't really use stadiums because that costed extra money. We would just use anything as a stadium. Like, why spend money on a stadium when you can just buy another Beyblade, you know what I'm saying? But because we didn't use stadiums back then, a lot of our Beyblades just got destroyed. Like, I barely have any Beyblade from my childhood. You know, unless you count being 13 a child from the Metal series. You know, when it came to like the Beyblades I had when I was in kindergarten and grade school, those ones did not survive childhood. Which is a shame, because I took care of like my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still have Yu-Gi-Oh cards from when I was a little kid. But I knew to be sensitive with those guys. But for Beyblades, you just followed what you saw on the TV, which was you standing up straight and you're launching the Beyblade. When you do that, the Beyblades are not going to survive at all. And the final sticker for this Beyblade. Did I put it right? No, I did not put it right. But there you go. A very aquatic looking Beyblade, actually. I'm really digging this one. This one's tall. What type is this one? Was this one the balance type? Oh, shoot. I didn't put it on properly. There we go. I was able to do it properly this time. I think I just put the metal in the wrong part. But honestly, I really dig it. I'm very sad that I did not... I messed up with that last one of those stickers. Because, yeah, it's kind of shaky. It's hard to... Some of these Beyblades are kind of janky. So it's hard to say if I put them on correctly. I feel like maybe it was just like that. Right, and finally, SH07 this is the last one. And what type is it? This is type speed, so I'm guessing this is an attack type. The other one was balance, and then we had stamina. I guess we're just missing defense. Well, I mean, I guess we have Draciel for defense. DecarTomy.co.jp. Interesting. Now, this guy seems to be like a bad guy or something because of his giant eyebrows. Red launcher. I feel like this red launcher fits this guy more. Maybe they changed the launchers around or something. Yellow ripcords. Interesting thing. What kind of stickers we got here? Alright. Very cool looking stickers. Nice and purple. I guess purple is for bad guys or something. Ooh. Look at that sleek Beyblade parts over here. There we go. Here we have the stickers put onto it. I kind of almost did not want to put the stickers on because keeping the plain look gave it a nice original, not nice, it gave it a nice old feel to the Beyblades. Like these are something from the past, which I guess kind of fits the ancient Chinese, aesthetic that they're going for. Can I do it on camera? There we go. We had that. There we go. For some reason, this one was extremely difficult to tighten together for some reason. I have no idea why. The only problem I have with these stickers is that the BitB sticker is a bit too big, so it's like already peeling off because I was trying to tighten it like this. But honestly, I'm really digging this HMS line. I really am. Like, look at this. This thing is like heavy duty. It feels a lot heavier than the other ones. It has a cool kind of gritty look to it. Like, this is like made out of iron, something from ancient China. They use this to defeat their enemies. Like in Dynasty Warriors, they just launch the Beyblade and like 1 million people get destroyed. Alright, and that is the HMS line from the original series. Well, I guess not original. These two are from the original, and then these 5 are from the 2008-2009 Three Kingdoms anime tie-in. And honestly, I honestly really dig these Beyblades. As I said like countless times, they give me a very, a very ancient look to the Beyblades that really fits, the whole like, oh, Beyblades were from hundreds of thousands of years ago and people used them to settle wars and everything. Moses launched a Beyblade and the Beyblade probably looked more like this than it did the Metal Fight Beyblades that have the graffiti art to them. But I also really dig these cases over here. This one is kind of yellowing because it's really old. I mean, it was old when I got it already, and it's been since 2018, which is quite a long time ago. 6 years I've been having these ones. These ones I bought in 2022, but again, they were also pretty old. I'm very sad about the sticker for this guy not sticking because of just how old it is. And it's very finicky. I think the only problem I had with at least these Three Kingdoms HMS Beyblades is that it was kind of difficult to tighten them together. Like, I don't want to do any customizations with these guys because I feel like I might end up breaking the bit chip. And the bit chips for the HMS line, they're known for being pretty sensitive and breakable. So I really don't want to mess with them. And I mean, I guess these Beyblades are so old, and I have no plans of going to any tournaments with these Beyblades that I don't want to like reassemble and disassemble them, except for these ones. These ones actually can be disassembled pretty easily. I think maybe because these are the main ones, and then this is just like a tie-in that came out like, I guess 5 years after the original one. Because I guess in Hasbro, when Hasbro released these, I think this was 2005, but they got them in Japan in 2003, so they're pretty early on that part. And then these ones came out in 2008. So, I mean, the Metal Fight series is already running at the time, and China gets the Beyblades not that long after Japan. It's not like here in the West where we have to wait a year to translate everything. In China, all they have to do is slap a translated sticker onto the original packaging, and there you have it. That's the thing. But with Western releases, they have to like do a whole localization and all that, which is why we have to wait so long for a lot of the Beyblades. But yeah, it's really, like, I'm really digging these Metal Series Beyblades. I really am excited to play around with these, so you should stay tuned to the end of the video where I play around with all the other Beyblades as well. Alright, let's test out all these Beyblades. We have a lot of them, but we're going to start off with the Heavy Metal System. So, first things up is Draciel versus Strata Dragoon. So I'll be launching Draciel first because it's the defense type, and then Strata Dragoon second because it's the attack type. Now I'm kind of in a cramped area, so it's going to be interesting to see how well I do launching these Beyblades, but let's get to it. Draciel goes first, then Strata Dragoon second. I had hoped that I'd be able to get a good launch on it, but let's see, maybe a few heavy hits will be enough to take it down. It is a stamina, it is a defense type, so let's see. It does look like Draciel is already looking like it's losing some spin. Could it be? Oh wow. Oh. Oh wow, that is interesting. What happened there? Let's just do one more match with Draciel because I have no idea why it just lost like that. I feel like on paper Draciel should be able to be the one to, you know, win. Because I mean it is defense versus attack. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's go Draciel. Show. Hopefully you have a better showing than last time. It could just be because Draciel is not that good, maybe. Oh. Yeah, that could be it. I guess Strata Dragoon is going for the tornado stall effect. Let's see, it's... Oh, well, yeah, so Strata Dragoon does get that W. Interesting, I would have thought that Draciel would be the one to win, but I guess not. Alright, next up, we're going to have these two fight each other. I thought the blue one was an attack type. I thought so, but I guess not. But these hits are heavy. Reminds me of the Metal Fight. Oh, there you go. That was pretty cool. All right, next, let's do these two. It literally knocked the sticker out of him. What the heck? Now the last one is this guy, and I'm actually going to have him face off against my oldest surviving HMS, which is a combination of two Beyblades. This is my original Draciel from like 2005. So we'll see how well it does. Well, that was not a good launch. It exploded. With a burst finish, I guess. There we go. Oh, geez. That was a fast attack type. Nice. I'm a bit worried about this guy for some reason. Let me do a test launch with him again. Yeah, this guy hits pretty hard, actually. That's really cool. I actually really liked playing with these Metal Fight Beyblades. Not Metal Fight, HMS Beyblades. They're really fun, actually. I would be interested in doing a longer video battling them out, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now we have jumped into the second generation of Beyblade with the Metal Fight series. This is honestly really exciting because Metal Fight was the first series I was like competitively into. I was also like 13 years old when I was really into it, so I remember a lot of these Beyblades. I even still have all the Beyblades I had from my childhood. But I'm really excited to go through these because I have pretty much a little bit of everything. I have some limited edition Beyblades over here. I have some Beyblades that are based off of the pre-hybrid wheel series from 2008. I got the 2009 releases. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, I got the Metal Fury line. So it's really cool to see. But anyways, let's start off by opening the OG Storm Pegasus. Here we go, the original Storm Pegasus. And it's really interesting to see that Storm Pegasus is fighting off against Dark Wolf. I guess at this point of the series, Dark Wolf was the main baddie, and then eventually L-Drago would become the main baddie. But before then, it was Dark Wolf. And this is the 28th release of the Metal Fight Beyblade line. And this was, I think, also the debut of the hybrid wheel system. So they introduced the plastic top over here. So it made it, I think it made it a bit more heavier. But there was a while where some of the pre-hybrid wheel Beyblades were just overpowered. But yeah, the cool thing about this one is that it comes with a Bay launcher. And I think these were pretty much the exact same price as regular starter packs. So getting a Bay launcher on top of that is really cool. Over here, it shows us how to put it together. And also the rubber flat. The rubber flat's really cool. I really like the aesthetic that they went for. It's really cool. However, when you look at the story and how like, oh, these Beyblades are from ancient times, they're from like meteors, they're locked in caves, they're forbidden, and then you see artwork that's like street art. I don't know, it doesn't really fit the whole shebang. When the HMS Beyblades that we just looked at, like, if you told me this Beyblade was locked in a cave for thousands of years, I would believe you. But if you told me that this Beyblade was locked in a cave for thousands of years, I would not believe you, because the art style is not from 1,000 years ago. It's from, like, within the last couple centuries at the very least. Alright, we got the handy-dandy blade, and it's blue, just like Storm Pegasus. I remember getting a Storm Pegasus back in 2010. Unfortunately, the stadiums that Hasbro had did not do justice for the attack type. In fact, the entire run, attack types were kind of just screwed over. I mean, if you had a Takara Tomy Stadium, then you were golden. But if you had Hasbro only, then attack types were really bad. Alright, so it looks like the sticker sheet, the instructions are along with the spin track, the height thing, and the tool. Ah! Everything flew up, but luckily it didn't fly too far away. Alright, here's the sticker sheet. Not many stickers. The bad thing about HMS is that there was so many stickers, it took me a long time to put it together. And the thing with older Beyblades is that I feel like the stickers really help them look a lot better. For these Metal Fight Beyblades, even without the stickers, they still look good. Do you think this number still works? Telephone number? Someone call it. See if it works. Wow. Oh, this one's in red for some reason. Oh, I guess it's a string launcher. I'm very excited to try out the string launcher. Don't do this. Don't stand behind someone. You get knocked the heck out. Right, let's take a look at this launcher, because this is what I was really excited for. Because the string launchers I have from Metal Fight Beyblade, the ends over here, they're pretty much broken off. So it's just this little middle part here. Wow. I feel like this is longer than the ones I had when I was a kid. It feels pretty solid, that's for sure, even though it's been in this box for like over a decade now. Wow, look at, I love how beautiful these, they look like gems, honestly. They look like gems. You just gotta put that, oh, this is a tight fit actually, for some reason. It's a tight fit, but you just screw it a bit with your hand. You can tighten it with this, well, you were supposed to. There you go. It wasn't fitting for some reason. And then put that in together. Bada bing, you got a Beyblade. Nice. Let's put the sticker on it. Wow, it comes with 2 stickers because... Actually, I don't know. In the Hasbro one, it came with like a little hexagon on the launcher, so you can put your sticker on it. But I felt like that was always a waste of a sticker because over time, these stickers would get worn out. There you go. Now, for the rest of the Beyblades, I'm just going to be putting the face bolt sticker on. But because this is the first one we're opening, and it's Storm Pegasus, I might as well put the stickers on for the whole thing. When it is. It's kind of difficult to see on camera. I messed up. There we go. Hybrid time. Nice. Yeah, these stickers have survived a lot better than the HMS ones. Or at least the Three Kingdoms HMS ones. I don't expect the ones from 2003 to be that good, but the ones from 2008, I mean, heck, they came out, there's only a year difference between that one and this one. So it's actually really surprising to think about that the difference between this hybrid wheel Beyblade, Storm Pegasus, and those HMS Three Kingdoms Beyblades were just a year. There we go. Hybrid wheel. I don't remember it just saying hybrid wheel. For some reason I remember the sticker being different. But now we got to put the little red stickers, which I'm really worried about because it is very small. Oh gosh, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Even on, where am I supposed to put it? Over here? Box, tell me. I feel like I need the instructions for this. Instructions, tell me. Where am I supposed to put this? Oh my goodness, I did it. But like, you can see the red. There, why was this sticker necessary? It is not surviving one battle. It barely survived me putting it on there, and I gotta put another one on there. Oh my goodness. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh my goodness, I did it. You know what? Looking at it, I can tell why they put it. The red accent is really eye-popping. Even this little sticker, you can see it from far away. But this is not surviving more than like 2 battles. That's for sure. I mean, I'm glad that we as a base society have moved on from the need of tiny stickers. I mean, these 2 are fine. These are fine. The face bolt is obviously, I need the face bolt sticker. But these 2 tiny ones, it's smaller than a Gundam sticker. I mean, at least when you're putting eye stickers on the Gundam, they're both connected, so you can at least grip it on with these things. But this thing, I cannot get a grip on it. I had to pretty much just get part of it, and then just hope gravity put it in the right place. But at least it is finally put together. Gosh. Will it survive a launch? I'm very excited to see how this launches, but I mean, it's going to go really fast, I bet. Ah! What the? Why is it? Oh! Did it survive? Yeah, it did. Honestly, I'm really digging this string launcher. Yeah, look at that. The spinning is kind of sporadic because this surface is kind of weird. But honestly, this is the OG, man. I mean, like, there's earlier Beyblades, especially from this own series, but if you grew up in the West, this was like the first one. This was the #1 release. And then you got like, I think Earth Bull, or not Earth Bull, I think Dark Bull was part of that. But anyways, this Beyblade really does hold up. I'm excited to see it get remade in the Beyblade X series. This is definitely going to be like a top contender. I feel like it. Though actually, I don't know, it's a bit thin. For some reason I thought they were thicker, but I guess that's Bay inflation, but it's really beautiful. Beyblade Metal Fight Series line using this clear plastic is just very beautiful. Even the ones that had opaque plastic, they look very interesting. Okay, we've traveled back to the past by 1 year to see the original starter, BB23 L-Drago. 23, that's actually really close to Storm Pegasus. Storm Pegasus, I think, was 25. So I guess L-Drago did not come out until pretty close to the hybrid wheel system. Though this is a limited edition version of it. It's the gold one. So I don't know. Maybe L-Drago was originally released sooner and then this gold version was released afterwards. It's very interesting to see. It's not in the box. It's in like a very Hasbro-esque case. And it has the string launcher. This L-Drago string launcher stood the test of time. I feel like every other release of L-Drago came with this specific launcher. Oh wow, this is old. This tape is like yellowing and everything. But I guess let's look at the back. Oh my goodness, the Bay logger. Remember when that was the thing? That did not last much time. It's really funny because this is like the apps that we have now, but without the Wi-Fi connection. So it was literally just a whatever pointer. Like, what was it counting? It was like a pedometer that did not go anywhere. But nowadays we have a logger that actually tracks the points that you have and everything. Yeah, oh my goodness. I wonder if this was originally in color, and then because this is a limited edition one, it's not in color. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay, it does not smell. It feels like the HMS Beyblades, like the texture, but it doesn't smell like them. That's a good thing. Those HMS Beyblades were really bad, like really, really bad. This is very interesting because I'm used to the hybrid wheel system, so this is just like putting a Beyblade that's completely metal on top of it, and it comes with this nice, cool, translucent blue face bolt tightener tool. Honestly, the tattoo ones are awesome. I really dig it. For some reason, when they went to the 3rd season of Metal Fight Beyblade, they removed the tattoos. But the funny thing was, I believe Hasbro kept the tattoos on for the Metal Fury line, which was very interesting. And then here we go, the left launcher, which is slightly off color a bit. Let it rip. Wow. Oh, it's off camera now. Oh, wow, this Beyblade looks really cool when it's spinning. See, yeah, but you know what I noticed is that these metal Beyblades, they do not hurt that much when picking them up. Beyblade X Beyblades and the original the original plastic gen Beyblades, they hurt when you pick them up, but these guys are pretty smooth actually. Like, you can hard launch this and it'll be fine. Now there's some stickers here, but I don't really dig these stickers. It looks very computerized, which is weird because this is the forbidden blade that, you know, is like locked in some cave or whatever, and then Ryuga gets it or something. But yeah, look at these stickers. Like, this is not gonna happen. These small stickers, no way, Jose, I'm not doing them. But let's take a look at this instruction manual, see if it tells us anything different. It's probably just gonna say like, oh look, this is the first left spin Beyblade, which I believe is the case. L-Drago. It's the first left spin Beyblade in all the different heights and stuff. Also gives us a recommended, they want us to put it on 105. What? 105? Why is that? I feel like you can just give this a rubber flat and it'll be good. Yeah, here we go. We have the Eternal Rivals. I wish I had a regular Pegasus. That would be really cool. Unfortunately, it does seem like that the general consensus is that the first L-Drago is the worst L-Drago. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense because they just got beefier and heavier over time. This Beyblade feels very light, to be honest. I feel like if I really tried, I could just like snap it in two. I feel like anyone could do that, really. Honestly, I was just thinking, this Beyblade, you know, excluding the whole, face bolt stick, the art for the face bolt, it really does look like this was trapped in some kind of cave for thousands of years, because of, look at that, it looks very ancient and everything, especially with this gold color. I know originally it's supposed to be like white or silver, geez, but this gold color is really helping with the whole Forbidden Bay locked away kind of thing. But yeah, it looks like a Bronze Age weapon that they used, like Moses, he part the sea with that Beyblade. These launchers feel pretty solid. What I've noticed is that this blue one actually is slightly longer than this white one. That being said, the white one has a bigger grip for it. It's really cool. I really dig these launchers. Though this one, it looks a bit cheaper though, because of the discoloration. I guess that's the fault of it having white plastic. All right, next up we have another pre-hybrid wheel series Beyblade, and that's Aries ED145D. Now, the cool thing about this line of pre-hybrid wheel series Beyblades is that these were actually a remake, or not a remake, these were a reprint. So towards, I don't know when they released this one, what year this was from, but a bit after the hybrid wheel series came out, they started releasing these ones. Now, the cool thing about this one, this is the Arabic version from New Boy. So the Arab countries get the Beyblades from New Boy. They're pretty much one-to-one with Takara Tomy. There might be some slight variances, just like how the Sonokong Beyblades have some slight variances to the Takara Tomy ones. The cool thing is to see the Beyblade font in the actual original font, but it says Beyblade in English. It's very cool. And what does it say over here? The wheel is made of metal, only that it can give direct damage from upper and horizontal direction to its opponent. Moreover, the attack by its wheel will be changed variously because of its special shape. Okay, there. The actual product may vary from this picture. The light effect shown above is just an image. Okay, yeah, okay, I believe you. 6 horns bounce the opponent's attack off. 4-layer structure system. This comes with which one is this? This is D, right? Defense. That's really good, actually. Face is an important part, which has the Aries mark used to lock the body. Wheel, 6 horns bounce the opponent's attack off, so this is high in defense. 145. This track is high, so it is superior to smash attack from above. I don't know, were people using 145 for attack bits? I'm pretty sure they wanted low hits. D, bottom is superior to the defense. It's not easy to tumble, even when the opponent attacks and yours is likely to stop spinning. Okay, if you say so. Bottom PD, polished defense. Why did I say Polish? This is a good remodeling which brings out Aries wheel power. Strengthen the endurance of the bottom. Plus, this Beyblade does the wing attack. Oh, really? It does the wing attack. I'm glad to know. Oh, this is the recommended combination. Track WA130 and Polished Defense. I've never heard of Polished Defense before. When did this come out? I mean, this is the Arabic one, so this probably came out a bit after the original release. Because I know that right now in that territory, they're getting Beyblade Burst still. Like, they're still releasing new Beyblade Burst products. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. But without further ado, let's just open it up. I think this is my first new boy Beyblade. I'm always excited to open up these pre-hybrid wheel system Beyblades because they're just, it's different. It's like looking into an alien world, something that I knew about these pre-hybrid wheel system Beyblades, and I faced off against them in tournaments, especially when Libra was very popular. Okay, we got the 2 parts over here, and then here's the sticker sheet. Aries Legend. I guess this is the Legend line, so they redid. I know South Korea did this as well. Unfortunately, the Hasbro release did not do this. They did some special version where they had like Cyber Pegasus and all that stuff, but they did not do that for. They did not just like reprint these old Beyblades that we missed out on, which is a shame because it feels like we missed out on some important Beyblade history just because I don't know. Maybe they felt it would be too expensive. Because what was it? Hasbro's Metal Fight Beyblade was only peak for like 2 years, and then Metal Fury happened, and they gimped out all the metals and stuff. There we go. Nice. What? This paint job is kind of rough, actually. Feels like it's used already. Let's give it the 145 and D. Can I do this with my hand? Yeah, I did it. I'm strong. I'm a strong boy. Nice. And it's already printed on, so I don't really have to do... It's very light, though. It's very, very light. Let's just spin it real quick. So this is a defense-type Beyblade. Goodbye. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's very light. I don't know how much defense capability it has. I don't remember anyone using Libra. I mean, anyone using Aries for anything, really. I mean, there's Ray Aries, but that's like a different Beyblade altogether. Okay, we are back to the hybrid wheel system, and it's Dark Cancer or Dark Gasher, which is weird. They changed it from Cancer to Gasher. I guess they did not want cancer on the Beyblade products here in Hasbro, but I mean, everyone knows that this is based off the Zodiac, not like the horrific illness. But Dark Cancer, pretty cool. You got the crab guy. You know, some scary thing happened to me one day. I found out that this guy's a serious character in the manga. In the show, he's like some comedic relief dude. But in the manga, he's like doing some business. Like, it's scary there. Also, CH120. A lot of people really like CH120 right now in the limited format. Yeah, it's really easy to get into the limited format Beyblade because all of these Beyblades are like widely available on like AliExpress for like pretty cheap. I think right now they're like $10 or even less. Yeah, I really dig the box art for these ones, but no cool English like with New Boy. It's very interesting opening these mini ones. I didn't think that the launchers would take so much space, to be honest. Okay, this one has some really easy stickers. That's very nice to see. Probably still not going to put them on, but it's nice to see that the stickers are very easy. This is just the instruction booklet, and there you go. This is the important thing. Now this thing is supposed to like go up, like increase its height, which is, and this is also kind of a hefty spin track. Is it called spin track? Yeah, it is kind of a hefty track, and it is not like too out there, but I feel like it does add quite a bit of weight, at least compared to the more normal looking spin tracks, that's for sure. There we go. Look at that. I really dig this color. It's nice and shiny. Honestly, I really like these shiny colors because they remind me of candy. Yum yum. What part is this? This is BF. BF. What is that? SF. Sharp flat or something? I've never seen anyone really use this, or at least the part. But I know this is one of the more heavier clear wheels available. So that's pretty cool. I know Aquario, Bull, and Cancer. Like, these are the best ones for like the defensive Beyblades and the pretty much Beyblades that want a bit more weight. How do I open this thing? I don't know what happened. I was able to do it off camera, and then as soon as I put it back, it's no longer working again. It's messing up my fingers now too. So you can, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to push it and then turn it over here and then lift it and then lock it in place, and that allowed you to go from 120 to 145, which was a great strategic chance. It allowed you to change the height of your Beyblade in between rounds to, you know, counter your opponent, and it didn't count as changing a, you know, changing a part or swapping a part. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do it, so it's just stuck like this right now. It could just be because this is a Beyblade that's pretty old and it's been sealed for who knows how long. But yeah, it feels like I need like something to get a proper grip on it. You know, I tried the whole shirt method. Oh, what the heck? I was able to turn it now. Now I just need to pull it, I think, or something. Yeah, I don't. What? Okay, never mind. I locked it back again. You can see my finger is getting like messed up, so I'm gonna stop. I was able to turn it on camera once, and then I'm not able to push it for some reason. So it's just gonna be 120. Sorry, folks. CH120. That is your Beyblade. Sorry, Crabman. All right, next one is Bakushin Susanow 90. Interesting. 90 WF. Now, I think this is either from a game or the movie, but I'm sure it'll tell us. But the cool thing is that this is another painted metal wheel, which is really cool. And it looks like it's beating up Earth Eagle for some reason. I mean, Earth Eagle is like top tier. I don't know if this guy can be able to beat Earth Eagle. The only thing I feel like they can beat Earth Eagle is like L-Drago in the Attack Stadium. That was the only one that I had trouble with, because Earth Eagle is kind of heavy. A lot of Beyblades have trouble dealing with it, at least back when I was playing in like 2010. But a good hit from L-Drago and it was done. Like, it had no chance. So I'd always go to the third place match or the finals, and I'd always lose to an L-Drago because they knew, like, oh, Zionic Blader only uses Earth Eagle, or I guess whatever combination I was using with Eagle or Earth. And always lost. Ooh, nice purple. There's a lot of stickers in here. Good thing I am not going to... Okay, it's tattooed. I'm glad. I was worried. I was just like, oh, I don't want to put stickers on it. And it's a nice cola color. So if you're a cola fan, this Beyblade might be for you. Let's have a close look at the sticker sheet. Very cool purple stickers, honestly. But I prefer the tattoo look to the Beyblades. Now this should tell us if it's from a video game or from a movie. Where is it from? A video game or a movie? Tell me. Give me information. Oh no, wait. I think this is from a video game, because I think the movie was with the Sun Beyblade. And this is from like a PSP game, I think, or something. Alright, we're taking off the thing. Wow. What a beauty. It's not black. It's like dark, really dark blue. And then the black metal wheel is really beautiful. And then, of course, you have the dark cherry, black cherry for the face bolt and for the spin track and height. Those HMS Beyblades really made this whole place dusty. I'm telling you, what the heck is going on? Wait, that's kind of better, but look at this. What? It's going to be a shame to battle with it. It's kind of sticky. I think it might be the coating that they're using. Yeah, Susanow with a beard for some reason. I'm so used to the Naruto Susanow. Seeing a different type is very interesting. But this is like one of my more favorite ones. I feel like they use this for attack or something. I don't know. This looks like it would be good for defense because the slopes are going down. So like, let's just do a spin test real quick. Oh, that's weird. There we go. Whoa! Flying everywhere. Oh no, I can't get it because it's attacking the blade for some reason. Okay, there we go. Very, very strong. Oh, I did not do a spin test for Dark Gasher. Let's do that real quick. Yeah. Oh, it's off. Go away. Come back. There you go. Oh, it's leaving again. Goodbye. Hello again. Okay. Why? I don't know why it's circling that like that specifically. Come to me. There we go. Next up, we have the main villain from the second season of Beyblade Beyblade Metal Masters. I guess this was Metal Fight Beyblade Explosion. Here he is beating up Ray Gill. Gravity Perseus AD145WD. This guy was a menace. You can either use him like people were using him as like a defense type or as an attack type, and he can change which mode he's in too, which is really cool. The interesting thing, this is just like what's it called, L-Drago, where the metal wheel and the clear wheel, they could only be used together. You could not use the metal wheel with any other Beyblade, at least legally. I'm sure you could probably like cheese away to get the plastic, the hybrid wheel. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Into another different metal type, but like, why would you? Gravity Perseus. But let's take a quick look at this launcher, really, because this is the main attraction. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy duty launcher. I know this is like considered one of the better launchers, actually. It gives you like a much harder launch. Can we, oh, we do that. That is very easy to do. Yeah, that's so cool. Left spin, then you just do that. It's like you're reloading or something, and then your right spin. Awesome. And it feels a lot more powerful too, to the launch and everything. Right here is a closer look at the sticker sheet, Gravity Perseus. And there's a little paper over here that it came with. What is this? Oh, this is for the launcher. Yeah, we just figured that out without any instructions because we're smart. And this one's tattooed on. Oh, it also has tattooed purple too. So this one is perfect. Perfect for someone like me that it cannot be bothered to do the sticker thing. But now the cool thing about this Beyblade is that you can keep it like this and you give it 180, and now it's covering these parts over here. I forgot which one is which. I think this is like a top tier part as well. I mean, I feel like every part in this Beyblade is like top tier. I don't know, I'm sure some Metal Fight Limited guy will tell me, oh, actually, this one, it sucks. Or, actually, you're right, it is top tier. But you know, if a bulky Beyblade comes out with wide defense, you knew it meant serious business, because wide defense was like, that Beyblade would spin for a long time with wide defense. You'd think you'd win, and then actually wide defense would let it spin for even longer. Wow. Yeah, I'm really digging this this dual launcher, and then now it can spin left. So I guess that was also the other gimmick. Not only could it change the sides from the face, it could also spin in both directions, which is something that I don't think was heard of. Well, I mean, HMS had that. There you go, L-Drago on the left side. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, okay, I guess while it spins here, oh, you're talking about Gravity Perseus. It's a very beautiful looking Beyblade, the black and purple. It really gives like an evil essence to it, which I guess makes sense because it's the main bad guy from the second season of Metal Fight Beyblade. You have these three beautiful launchers. My favorite has to be this one, and then the blue one's my second favorite, and then this is like the third one. I don't know, I think the off coloring is what's ruining it for me, but I remember it. Oh, he stood still. Very interesting. I remember they did not release a left launcher or an LR launcher, string launcher in Hasbro, and I was very angry. I was very angry that they did not do that, because that pretty much made L-Drago a weaker Beyblade as a result, because if you were a Hasbro only, you had no way of being able to launch L-Drago to its max potential unless you bought one from Japan. But back then, people weren't so willy-nilly about importing stuff from another country like they are right now. Nowadays, you just go to AliExpress or something on your phone in your app and you're good. But back in those days, we didn't have as many apps. Why am I holding this Beyblade? I'm supposed to be holding this one. Very beautiful. Next up is Screw Capricorn 90 MF. Oh, metal flat. That's actually really cool. But Screw Capricorn, I do not know which numbered release. I mean, when this released in. Was this the Metal Explosion line? or the third series. Actually, it should tell me. This was, I think they should be close. I think there might be from the same season, actually. This is 80, this is 102. When did this one come out? It does not say. Darn. I wish I had Metal Fury ones on me that were regular release, because then I'd be able to figure out if this was a Metal Masters one or a Metal Fury one. But I guess this is a hybrid wheel system, so it could just be the Metal Masters, because Screw is quite a hefty blade. I guess we can also see if it comes with a tattoo. Yep, it does come with a tattoo, so that's good. My goodness, look at these clear parts here. This is beautiful. Wow, it's like ice. I thought it'd be heavier because it's like a metal flat, but you know, it's able, I guess because it's short and it's very small metal, it's able to like keep a low weight. At least all things considered. I think rubber flat's probably lighter. Actually, you never know. Rubber flat's kind of chunky. Wow, look at that. Now this is definitely a Capricorn to be proud of. I know Storm Capricorn kind of was like pretty bad because of the whole because of its bottom, and I think maybe Capricorn in general wasn't that good because it used Storm, and Storm was not that good after a while, after like quite soon. I think the first wave was probably good. Actually, I remember Sagittario, Flame Sagittario was actually being used as an attack type, and ever since people have been wanting the Stamina Beyblade to be used as an attack type. I know Wizard Arrow, people were really trying to use that as an attack type blade. And I think it's all because of Storm, all because of Flame Sagittario, which made whole stamina into attack time a thing. Ignoring that, this is quite a beautiful Beyblade. It reminds me of like ice. It's very pretty, and this is definitely a very good successor to Storm Capricorn. I mean, here are the stickers. A bit too much for my liking, so I'm just gonna leave that. But it's very cool to see like a gimmick. The gimmick is just like, it's metal now. I guess that's the antithesis of Metal Fight Beyblade. Like, okay, now it's... Remember Beyblade? They have metal now. Oh, this is quite heavy, actually. Ah, it's attacking me. Oh, it's gonna hit L-Drago? Is it? Is it? No. Yeah, but this one's definitely a lot heavier compared to the other Beyblades that I've opened so far. Here we go. Now we're here with a Season 3 Beyblade. Now this is a special version of Fang Leon. This one is with W105RF. This is the Burning Claw version, apparently. I guess there was something. 4D system? What the heck is it? This is what it is. Wow. Very interesting. I guess, is this... I'm assuming it's the exact same as the regular Fang Leon. It's just now it's red. And it comes with a rubber flat. Whoa, what the heck? Gnarly looking stickers. Okay, and we have a dark blue version. So I mean, this is essentially the bottom for was it a Galaxy Pegasis. Wow. So this has double the metal. Take it off here. Can you spin it around, or does it have to be like a specific way? There we go. Back to normal. Yeah, this is nice red Fang Leon. And we use the cool... Nice. Oh wait, can I flip this over actually? Let's see. Can I flip the metal over? I don't know, because it feels like this side's hollow. Can I flip it over and I can get the non-hollow part on the top? Can I do that? Oh, I can do that! Wow! That is awesome. So if I have it like this, has like the hollow part open. I don't really like that. But I have like this. Now that's more of a defensive Beyblade. But I guess it's supposed to be attack, at least this time around, because it's like a flaming version of it. There we go. That's more like it. Now it looks more solid. What a... This, it literally does look like it's burning. Like you put this into lava and you took it out and then, and that's what it looks like. Which I guess makes sense because the original one had like this whole ground earthy kind of style to it, but this one's like, okay, we're molten now, and this one is kind of off color a bit, this one over here, this part over here, but it's fine. Oh, I forgot that it's using rubber. I love it. This has got to be one. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones, actually. Next up, we have the 2012 WBBA World Championship Wing Pegasus 513 or S13 RB. So rubber ball, that's pretty cool. And this one has like 2 different modes to it. Rubber ball. Is this the debut of it? This is really cool. I wonder if it comes with a Pegasus sticker, or if it's just the, oh, this is the World Championships. Ooh, nice and blue. Yeah, it does not come with a face sticker, it seems. It's just printed on World Championships 2012. Wow, this color is like amazing, actually. Oh, and it's giving us like a nice, this is like a nice part too. Wow, look at that. I wonder how good this Beyblade is out of the box, to be honest. Actually, probably not that good, because the Pegasus is more like an attack type, but I feel like this bottom half of the Beyblade is like really good. There you go. That's on. But, there you go. Let's get to the main attraction. Wow. Alright, so I guess this is the original one, and you can like flip it. Can you do that? Yeah, I guess you can. Oh, interesting. So you can either have it more upwards or downwards. That's very interesting. I think I'm going to go with downwards from now just to keep it more smooth. But it's cool to have that option to change it between, oh, this is upper attack and this is downward attack. Wow. And then where did the face bit go? There you go. Official World 2012. Was the World Championship in 2012? Yeah, I guess it was in 2012. I remember I was very angry that I was just like 1 year or a few months too old to participate in the qualifying. And it was even worse, in Canada, they used Beyblade Battles, that online web-based game, to figure out who to represent Canada is. And I was very angry at that because I was one of the best Beybladers in the world back then, when I was like 14 years old. But let's see if the instructions actually come with anything interesting about the World Championships. Like, is there any like, oh, welcome to the World Championships, or this is the World Championships or something? Or is it just, oh, there you go. I guess this is talking about the World Championships. No, I guess that's it. But yeah, this is also really good. I think I'd probably just change this face bolt to something else, but still, very beautiful. And that was actually the last Beyblade with an actual artwork. The rest of them are all limited edition ones with either this shiny golden look or just a cardboard box. Alright, from now on we're going to open one of these golden ones and then one cardboard box one in a time. So what is this one going to be? Oh, this one has the sticker off. Who is that? It's red. Oh, it's a rubber bit. Oh, this one comes with oh, actually, I don't know. I thought this was going to be another Galaxy Pegasus copy, but no, it's not. What could this Beyblade be? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's gold? What the heck? Oh, it comes with, like, bubble wrap, too. That's fun. Oh, it's L-Drago Destroy. Okay, I was like, what Beyblade is this? It's L-Drago Destroy. Or I think so. Yeah, it is. It's L-Drago Destroy. Wow. Whoa. Goldilocks. Like, I assume I can just take off this. Oh, I can. Okay, good. And then I guess I can change it, right? To red? Red or black? Let's go with red. Nice. Very cool. And this one comes with, oh, is this metal? Oh, it is. Wait, is it metal? Oh yeah, this is a metal face bolt. Wow. I was not expecting a metal face bolt, actually. I mean, this Beyblade's already pretty heavy, so to get a metal face bolt on top of that is really cool. Nice. And it has a cool design, too. My word. Oh, this one's sharp, too. I'm kind of... Do I want to put a sticker on it? I definitely should, actually. It'll help make it more pretty when it's spinning. Oh, but the sticker's stuck, actually. Why is the sticker like that? Oh, I messed up putting the sticker. I should have not put the sticker. Oh, well, I'm sure it's going to look cool when I spin it, at least. You cannot... I guess you can tell a bit. It looks like a bit piece is coming out of it. That's nice. Ah. Yeah, I actually won an L-Drago Destroy in a WBBA tournament. I think it was like 2nd or 3rd place. So, it's nice to finally have a second one. And now this is like a red, gold. Very pretty. I feel like I shouldn't have put the sticker on, actually. Now, next up is a box one, and I'm pretty sure this is Koro Koro. So I wonder what this is, because I can't read Japanese. All right. Anything else in there? No, that's it. Let's see. Okay, so this comes with some standard parts over here. But this one, oh, okay. That's cool, actually. Darn you, plastic. So we just opened L-Drago Destroy. And now we have, arguably the best L-Drago, Lightning L-Drago. Look at that with this beautiful gold. And obviously you can change what type of sight it is. This one is the more popular one, the Smash Attack. There's Rampage and Smash. I'm pretty sure Smash is the one that's considered the better option. I'm just gonna put that in there. And then Spinneroonie, whole flat. Honestly, we're just missing Meteor L-Drago, and then we have a whole set opening in one video. Where's the other one? Yeah. We have pre-hybrid, hybrid, and then the 4D system. I guess Meteor L-Drago is part of the hybrid wheel system. But this is a beautiful recolor, and the stickers are also pretty cool too. See over here, the flame ones. But I'm not going to put them on, to be honest. I think we've seen with my luck at stickers that I'm better off just leaving it naked. All right, here's another one of these black and gold limited edition ones. I wonder what this one's going to be. This one is purple. Oh, okay, this one. Oh, this is very... Oh, it's Ray Unicorno or Ray Striker. And it's a... Wow, this purple is amazing, actually. I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors, if not my favorite color. And wow, that is... Oh, D125. Is that rubber as well? Yeah, I guess it is. No, wait. Maybe? Yeah, it is rubber. Pretty hard feeling rubber, but rubber nonetheless. My goodness. This is like a gem. Like a diamond. My goodness. We are getting a lot of beautiful Beyblades from this Metal Series line. The Metal Series line knows how to do these limited edition ones. These are pretty as heck, guys. You know, this might be my favorite color. My favorite recolor of these. Gosh, it's gonna be so sad blading with this. Let's just launch it real quick. Ah! I decided to go immediately smashing everything else. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we did not launch L-Drago, so let's do that real quick. Ah! Go back. Ah! It's off camera too, but imagine it was beating me up. There you go, it's spinning now. Okay, we got another box one, and I think this is from the movie. This is from the movie. Because I remember it's a soul something versus something. Yeah, this is definitely from the movie. Open sesame. Ooh. Midnight Sun. Here's another cool one too. I know the original one is like orange or something, but this one's like dark black and oh my gosh, as opposed to light black. And then here we go, the sun. Oh, this one is awesome. Oh, this one moves. Interesting. I wonder how good these parts are. I remember some people using these Beyblades for a little while. But I mean, the cool thing about playing competitive Beyblade when the Beyblades are still coming out is that people are a lot more likely to just have fun and play around with different combinations. You know, eventually they just go like, oh, okay, here are the same a handful of combos and then everyone uses that. But when things are still brand new, people are not afraid to like, you know what, let's try out this exclusive Beyblade. I mean, it looks cool, so I hope it is good. And so they'll take it to a tournament, and then they might actually see some luck with it. If they do see some luck, then everyone else will try to see if they can do well with it. And usually what happens is that just that one person was able to get good results at one time, and no one else was able to replicate it. And then it kind of goes into obscurity as a combination that was good for a little while and then got outclassed almost immediately. How do I put this part on? There we go. It's a bit tricky because of this, but wow, look at that. This is like a mesmerizing top. You know what this reminds me of? This bit chip, or I guess the face bolt, it reminds me of the bootleg Beyblades that had just like patterns as their bit piece instead of an actual bit piece. Whoa. It kind of looks like it's glowing in the middle. That's really cool. You can also hear that this free running thing. I'm sure it'll be interesting to try out this Beyblade. But yeah, there's a lot of like black recolors for some reason. I mean, the noir look is beautiful, so I'm all for it. All right, and this is our last limited edition with the black and gold packaging. The rest are going to be boxes, but I wonder what this one is. Oh, what the heck? Did I get a double? Oh no, wait, this is L-Drago's little brother, I think, or he might be Ryuga's brother. This is like L-Drago if he was right spinning instead of left spinning. The sticker sheet, really cool. I think I had this in Hasbro as well. Oh wait, 1 second. Let's go back to this real quick. Does it show anything about the movie? I wish they showed the anime characters in these instruction booklets. It's like, oh, this is what the character used it. It is. Tell us about the movie? No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me to watch the movie. What kind of advertisement is this? Usually these things are supposed to be like an advertisement to like a movie or a game or something, but I guess the game is more of like an advertisement to the Beyblade itself, so it doesn't need an advertisement. Otherwise, it's like an advertisement deception or something. But I'm already liking what I'm seeing here. The blue and the purple. Oh, wait. There's no sticker. There's no tattoo. This is when they stopped tattooing the Facebook artwork onto it. You have to start putting the stickers on. Do I want to put a sticker on it, though? I feel like I'd ruin it. And then this one's like a... This one's sandwiched on there, and I guess I can change how I want it to be. I can either... Oh, I guess I can flip it. I can either have it sandwiched on top, and then I'm guessing the other one, yeah, or it's covering the gaps over here, or being a double blade. I think I like this a bit more. Some plastic on it. And this clear wheel is beautiful. It reminds me of Pegasus. It actually does kind of feel like if Pegasus and L-Drago combined, they did a fusion. This is what it would be. This is a very low Beyblade. Oh my goodness, this is super low. Oh my gosh. It is not doing any... Is this like 90 or something? What is this? There we go. My god, this is beautiful. I feel like we should probably put a sticker on it. At least the face bolt sticker of this cool dragon. No! That's what I get for trying to put the stickers on in front of the camera. It's a lot easier to put the stickers on off camera. Yeah, this is essentially a right spinning L-Drago, I guess. Let's launch it. Oh, there we go. It's in frame still. Nice. Go over there. What a beauty. I really dig the purple ones. Like, look at that. It's like I'm holding diamonds and sapphire. Here's the next one. Can you guess which it is? Oh, Rock Aries ED145D. Now, the funny thing is, even though I'm an Aries, Rock Aries was a Beyblade that eluded me. I never ended up getting it. And I feel like by the time I wanted it, or the time I was ready to get it, it was gone. Because there were a lot of original line of the original line of Metal Fight Beyblades, I got most of them. I got stuff like Poison Serpent and, you know, Duo Genesis, but like I think there's a couple like Storm Capricorn, Dark Gasher, and then Rock Aries was a Beyblade that I missed out on. Which was weird because Rock Aries was like, I feel like Rock Aries was part of like the first wave of Metal Fight Beyblades here in the West, or Beyblade Metal Fusion, and I just never got it. Here's the sticker sheet. Very funky gradient here. Aries, the skull. Yeah, this one always seemed like a biker would use it, but it was just some kid. Oh yeah, and I feel like Aries was the guy who got like absolutely demolished, right? Was it either from L-Drago or Poison Serpent? And had the very iconic voice acting there. Oh my goodness. Rock Aries. Yeah, this is literally rock. Yeah, I'm telling you, they really dig the pure black recolors of Beyblades. There we go. Nice. It's like a lump of coal, really, which I guess fits the whole rock aesthetic. The thing about Rock Aries is that when I was a kid, I don't think I ever wanted to get Rock Aries because I already had a Rock Leon. So I was like, what's the point? Because Rock Leon already had a very solid basis. But I feel like Rock Aries might have been the better option, actually. Phew. Now this is a metal fan. If you have a metal fan in your life that's into Beyblade, this is a Beyblade to get them, because this is hardcore. Next up is this one with just the Beyblade logo. Interesting. I wonder what this is about. Oh, what the heck? Comes with the pamphlet. Metal Fight Beyblade Volume 5. Oh, interesting. This is Metal Fight Beyblade Explosion. Does it just go through everything that they've sold so far? The Baylogger, oh, the light launcher, the string launcher, and then this electronic launcher. Then different types of launchers over here. Leo. WBBA. Wow. I was wondering why this is so heavy. Because it came in a book. Oh, Galaxy Pegasus BB70. Ray Unicorno. Oh, Thermal Lacerda. Yeah, it's pretty much just showing us the different releases. Like, hey, here's some other Beyblades that you should get. Gravity Perseus. Ray Gill. Oh, I don't remember that Beyblade. Oh, Meteor L-Drago. This one everyone wanted. And I have the Hasbro version, which is considered the best one because I think the rubber is softer, allowing it to absorb more. And then here's the triple sets, I guess. Really, really cool, actually. Oh, Perseus. Different ones. I had a white one, which reminded me of Sprite when I was a kid. And the 3 versions of L-Drago. There's Absorb, Rush, and Assault. I have this one. I think this is the original, I believe. I have this one. Actually, no, this is a different one. I have this one, though, from Hasbro. But I would have loved to have these two. Oh, this is like the tournament grade stadium. Or something. Ooh, I remember this. This is the Beyblade everyone was like going crazy over, because this guy, I think this one was like banned or something. It was too powerful, you gotta ban it. Oh, bad guys from season 3, I think. Oh, they're the original ones. I remember these. There's a big blast from the oh, they're even going further beyond. Rock Aries, limited edition ones. That guy. Wonder what all this is about. That's like, oh, tournament 2011. Really, that's really cool. So what is the Beyblade that they have in here to warrant all this? Oh, what? Whoa! It's another fancy teal, see-through teal, baby blue, or whatever. Come on, get out of there. What is this guy? Whoa. Wow. What is this, Quetzalcoatl or something? This guy looks amazing. And it's very simple, too. It's all silver, and then you have the gold on it. I mean, not the gold, but the light blue, the teal. And this is a pre-hybrid wheel system Beyblade, too. I love the pre-hybrid wheels one. They have a different aesthetic to them compared to the hybrid wheel system Beyblades. You gotta launch this guy. Look at that. This one is like sharp looking. Very beautiful. Whoa! Oh yeah. It's an attack type for sure. Ah! Ah! Oh no. Oh no, it's all the way over there. I can't get it. It's just... Yeah, it's in its own world now. I cannot reach it. Oh, I can reach it actually. Okay, sad news. This is the last Metal Fight Beyblade one we have to open. WBBA. I wonder what this one is about actually. Oh, I think this is another black version of the Beyblade. Oh, which Pegasus is this? So this one is coming with rubber flat. Yeah, it's coming with your generic rubber flat and your 105, I believe. My word, look at that. That's beautiful. Gold, black, and red. Whew. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh. It's like, this one has 3 parts to it. Wow. Can I flip this over and will it still work? No. There you go. So you either have this one, this way it can do it, and then the other way to do it. Or I guess it's the same again. Oh no, it's slightly different. You can either have it on top, like this, or you can have them kind of in the middle. There's the third one too, right? Interesting. And then there's this part over here. Can that change? Yeah, that can change. Wow, there's a lot of different ways to do this. It's like loading out a custom weapon. What's a Beyblade? Well, I guess it's the same thing, I guess, then. Well, I'm glad it gave us the rubber flat, because I think the original Big Bang Pegasus came with like some interesting part, but no one really used it. But this guy, wow, what a beauty. This is it. Let it rip. Ah, it's coming at me. Oh no, it's knocking out the Beyblades. Oh no, did he smudge it? But yeah, the black and gold, just like L-Drago. Where do you go? Over here. Yeah, enemies. I wish I did not put the sticker on. I can probably still take it off, but I feel like I should live with my sins. There we have it. This is the Metal Fight line of Beyblades that I had to unbox, and my goodness, these were absolutely beautiful. While the HMS ones, they had a nice nostalgia to them. These ones, while they have a bit of nostalgia, it is mainly just they were beautiful for their time, and they still hold up today. Like, my goodness, the designs in this Metal Fight line were top tier. If Beyblade X can, keep going the way it is right now, I think it'll be able to reach the heights that Metal Fight have. But like right now, Metal Fight is, there's a reason why Metal Fight is the favorite of many people. Aside from the whole, fact that the people that were growing up with the Metal Fight line had access to internet and they could share ideas with each other. These are beautiful Beyblades, and they also perform very well, a lot better than. They're pretty much the next step of evolution in Beyblade history. We have Storm Pegasus, we got L-Drago, we got all these different beautiful colors. I mean, they look like crystals, essentially. It was great to see Metal Fight Beyblade come onto the scene because it was obviously the next evolution of Beyblade. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for the next line of Beyblades that we're going to be opening. Next up is the Metal Fight line, and yeah, for these first 3 generations, we're just going to be using the standard Beyblade Burst Stadium because that's practically closest to the original stadiums of the other 2 generations anyways, and I don't have those other ones. I do have a Hasbro Metal Fight Stadium, but it's not really that good compared to the Takara Tomy one. I feel like this is the best equal footing for all those Beyblades, at least aside from X. Alright, I guess we'll go through the... We'll go randomly 2 by 2. So first up, we have Bakushin Susanow versus, I think, Quetzalcoatl. So I'm going to launch what I think the best one is first. Or at least, I guess this guy's an attack type, so I won't launch him first. Maybe this guy's defense. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there goes the paint. It's gonna hit. It's very scary to watch this one because it's painted. Okay, they're gonna hit each other. I just know it. Anytime now. Anytime now. Wow. Only I can make an attack type fight look like this. Just my luck. Oh, oh. That was pretty close actually, and let's see, any damage? Here, not really much that I've noticed. I think after a bunch of battles, this guy's gonna look pretty wicked though. Especially against different colored Beyblades. That'll be really cool to see. Alright, next up, we'll do these two. We're both colored as well, which makes me very sad to see. That was a horrible launch. My apologies. Yeah, I'll just do that again. The hard thing about the brand new rubber flats is that they're very aggressive and hard to control. Yeah, maybe a better attack type blader would have a better chance. But for me, no. But I really dig this Beyblade. This one is actually feels really strong. This guy, unfortunately, no chance. I think it's not a good. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone using it as an attack. Maybe this was actually good as an attack type. Who knows? Because some Beyblades can surprise you. All right, next up, Screw Capricorn versus Rock Aries. I mean, yeah, Rock Aries. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how the metal flat works. Oh, I didn't expect it to be like a stationary blade. Let's try it again. Alright. For some reason, it was stationary the first time I launched it, but now it is not. Oh, there you go. Whoa! Who would have thunk? Any damage here? No. I guess it's too soon to see any damage on the blades. Alright, next up, these two. That Beyblade is way too aggressive. Let's try one more. Alright, I'll give it that one. Yeah, this Beyblade is too aggressive for a stadium of this size. I feel like it needs an X stadium, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Storm Pegasis versus Ray Unicorno. Darn, I messed it up. Storm Pegasus deserves better than this. Come on. Any minute now. Yeah. Imagine this for the Hasbro Stadium. That was practically what the Hasbro attack types were like. Let's try once more. Hopefully I can get a better launch. Alright, there we go. No, still missing. I mean, you can see the flower patterns there. So, not my launch. I mean, maybe a little bit. Sometimes the flatter pattern is too... Whoa. Anything with the paint? Oh, there's a couple dings on it already. Alright, next up, let's do two pre-hybrid wheel system. Aries and L-Drago. There you go. Let's see. Oh. That's a good battle, actually. This is really good. Oh, wow. L-Drago. Aries is doing a good job withstanding it, but maybe L-Drago will survive the stamina? Yeah. There we go. L-Drago was able to bully Aries out of stamina. That was probably the most exciting match. Well, I mean, one of the better matches we've had so far. Okay, next up, Lightning L-Drago versus Dark Cancer. I wonder if this is a fair fight. Maybe Dark Cancer can do it. It's crab time. Oh. Whose is it? It actually looks pretty close. Yeah, L-Drago gets that W. If it was any other Beyblade, I feel like Dark Cancer probably would have won, especially with my launches. But L-Drago was able to equalize that. That's for sure. And to finish it off, we have the two big boys. Big Bang Pegasus and L-Drago Destroyer. This is going to be one for the ages. And they're both on rubber tips as well. So it's, oh my goodness. We'll see what happens with this. Oh, it bursted. What the heck? How did that happen? We got our first metal fight of burst finish. Why does it seem like even HMS had a burst finish in one shot? But honestly, HMS and Metal Fight are pretty similar actually. I think the only difference is that I think HMS probably hits harder just because of the weight. But still, I really digged it. I really dig it. We have the third generation of Beyblade and the longest running generation as well, Beyblade Burst. And these are three Beyblades from the Beyblade Burst Rise line. I believe that's the 4th season of Beyblade Burst. I don't know. There was a lot of seasons of Beyblade Burst. Now, the thing about Beyblade Burst is that I was into it, but I've always had a bit of an issue with the designs. I really enjoy having a bit in the middle. I know that it's a lot more simpler. Instead of having something abstract that represents what the Beyblade is, like Valkyrie, the Beyblade is like shaped, or like the design in the actual Beyblade, it shows you a Valkyrie. I prefer if it was just a bit beast, and it feels like a lot of people preferred that too. At least the older people that were into Beyblade preferred that. I feel like the main gripe I had was that it gave me too much vibes of Battle Strikers. And if you don't know what Battle Strikers are, they're this. Now, if you're a Beyblade Burst fan, you're probably looking at Beyblade Burst and you're looking at Battle Strikers and you're like, what? They don't look the same at all. But for some reason, I had that feeling, you know, even with the original Beyblade Burst seasons where I really liked them, or I liked them quite a bit, I still had that feeling of, oh, this is a lot like Battle Strikers, where they have the tops representing the actual bit beast, or representing the monster that they are supposed to resemble in the design instead of in the middle. I got those same vibes from Beyblade Burst, so it made me feel like, oh, this is not Beyblade, this is Battle Strikers. And it also felt kind of like a downgrade. We went from, you know, introducing metal to full metal, and now we're back to plastic. But I mean, the burst gimmick was really fun. I think a lot of people, when they played Beyblade Burst in a vacuum, they really enjoyed the whole mechanic of it bursting. But anyways, let's just open them up. With the first one over here, Solar Sphinx S5. And I believe this is a Hasbro exclusive Beyblade as well. I have no idea what these stats mean. I guess it's an attack type. Yeah, I got these from the dollar store. Like, I think last year or 2 years ago. Beyblade Burst Rise. Yeah, I still feel like I overpaid for them. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Hypersphere. The cool thing about these ones, at least, that they're very easy to put together. It's just 3 parts. You know, oh look, you have a fake god chip there, or whatever they called it. Actually, I don't remember. Oh, they got a QR code. Scan it if you want. I don't even know if the app is still working. And then you have this chunky bit over here, and then there you go. Oh my gosh, what in the world is this? That just looks interesting, very unique, very thick. All right, there it goes. Oh, it's off screen. Now it's back. And obviously, you can burst them as well. There we go. Beyblade burst, folks. All right, next up, we have Galaxy Zootron Z5. So this is Season 5 then. What type is this? This is a Stamina type. Okay, now you're speaking my language. I've always been a fan of Stamina Beyblades. I know they get a bad rep for it being too easy to use. But my launches, even when I was a kid, they were always super hard. And Stamina were Beyblades that complemented my launch style. I guess defense also works for me as well. But this one looks pretty cool, actually. But I mean, this is just, I think this is just the second generation, but without the marble. There's also like marbles inside this part, but they've removed it. But this is just a reprint of the Season 2 Beyblade. Or Season 1, actually. Maybe Season 2? I don't know. It looks cool spinning, though. Last but not least, this one actually is my favorite of the three because it has the emblem. I know it's not like an actual like bit beast or anything, but having the face in the middle is a lot better than having it like over here instead. I mean, I guess you can, maybe there's a face, but this is pretty cool. This one is, what the heck is this? Rooter R5? Is this a real Beyblade? I wonder if Takara Tomy had a Rooter, or this is like a Hasbro exclusive. Maybe Hasbro saw my prayers of Bit Beast or something, and then it brought us this. But this is actually really cool. Like, I ended up buying these because of this Beyblade, and I ended up getting these two as well just because they were there. But I really like this one. This guy is really cool, actually. Oh, it's a shame. These were supposed to... These are from the Evolution line, and they came with like a thing that you can add around the metal, but they don't have these anymore. So it's just like a less cool version of it. I mean, these are more affordable single packs. And like, look at that. I actually really like this top. I'm not really a fan of what's going on here. What type is this? This is supposed to be a balance type. Okay, interesting. Balance, whoa. Oh, it's bouncing all over the place. Oh, neat. And that's the Beyblade Burst line. And hey, get out of here. Shoo. There you go. There's Beyblade Burst. That's the Beyblade Burst line. And to be honest, I feel like the Beyblade Burst line gets a lot of flack that it doesn't need. It introduces a very cool mechanic, that being the burst mechanic. And I know that, you know, Beyblade metal purists do not like the burst mechanic, but I think it gives a nice excitement level to the Beyblade. I mean, you can only add so much metal before it gets a bit too hectic. But now, this is like, this feels like a reboot. While the Metal series felt like an evolution of the original line, this felt like Pokemon Black and White, where they just reintroduced the plastic generation with a new mechanic, and then the series that came after would build upon this and make it better than everything else. But, I mean, some of the designs are hit and miss. I mean, I was into Beyblade Burst for the first couple years, so it had something there. It's just that I feel like I fell off when Hasbro brought in its own thing and they weren't following the Takara Tomy line, and the Beyblades were getting a lot more expensive. I mean, when they first came out, the Beyblades were like, the Evolution line was $17 Canadian, which is more expensive than the Beyblade X starter packs that are coming out right now, and those come with like metal and everything. So this is, I mean, a couple of these, I like these two Beyblades. This is my favorite. I'm not really a fan of this one. This is a bit too kiddish for me. I mean, yeah, it's a Beyblade, it's a toy, it's for kids. But I mean, these ones have a bit more tact to them. They feel a bit more, you know, serious. I like the designs of them. I'm not really a big fan of these bottoms over here. I feel like they're like a weird burger kind of thing going on. But like the top, this is really cool. And now we have Beyblade Burst. Now, we have these three guys, so I think it's only fair. If we only have three, we need an even number. So, I brought a special opponent for them, but first let's have them face off against each other. I want to see how well they do. Goodness gracious. How am I supposed to do anything? Let's try again. What? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Try again. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? There we go. There we go. Finally. Oh man. Okay, this guy, goodbye for him. He is not doing any more matches. At least this guy can stay in the ring. I spoke too soon. These Beyblades are too big for the stadium. There we go. Finally. It took too long. Okay, good job. You know what? Attack versus attack in this stadium is not going to happen. At least, especially for Beyblades that are like this big. They're way too big for this stadium. So, it's only fair I bring in a stamina Beyblade that they can beat up. Surely they can beat this guy, because these Beyblades are like, what, 3 years after the fact that this one they released? So let's see. Okay. There we go. Now this is a fight. Oh, you know what? It's actually... There we go. It's actually winning. Good job. Well, this is the stock combo. Let's try that again. There we go. That's gonna... Dude, I'm surprised how fast these matches are. And like, they don't feel like they should be finishing so soon. But I think these matches are all like pretty quick. Except for this one, because I don't know what they're doing now. They're just dancing around. Yeah, things have changed. This Beyblade, well, I mean, it's not using the most optimal setup, but still. The Hasbro version of this Beyblade is... Okay, this guy just burst in my hand. The Hasbro version of this Beyblade was a menace back in 2018. Well, okay. So I guess it wins something at least. One more for burst. Come on. Let's end it with a bang. There we go. Whoa, looks like it's pretty close, actually. You know, these Beyblades are a lot taller, so that might actually be helping them. Oh, wow, there we go. You know what? Let's give this guy a shot. Okay, let's try it one more time, and then I'm quitting Beyblade Burst. Okay, I'm quitting Beyblade Burst. And now we are at the most current generation of Beyblade, that being Beyblade X. I'm very excited for this one because this is the one that I'm currently really into, and it's been a long time since I've actually opened a Beyblade X Bay. Like, for example, what I've got, this one is probably the earliest one that I've bought and I haven't opened. I bought this when it came out and I have not opened it yet. This is BX16, and if you didn't know, we're already in like, what, we're near 30. If we're not in BX30 right now, we're going to be really soon. So I am quite a bit far away from Beyblade X. The difference between the last time I've opened the Beyblade X Beyblade and what we see in front of us right now is just a completely different landscape of the tournament scene. We have the UX Bays, which are dominating everything. We have Phoenix Wing. We got Drawn Dagger, Hell's Chain. All these Beyblades have changed the landscape of Beyblade X, and now I'm finally getting to opening them. So we're going to go through this in order, starting with BX16, which is the, I think, Volume 2, or this is the mini random booster. This is for Viper Tail, and it comes with 3 different colors. You can either get the main one, which comes with the very powerful orb bit, or you can get a black one with 460 flat, or a yellow one with 380 high needle. Now, I bought this specifically knowing that I'm going to get the main one, so it's not going to really be like a gambling surprise for you guys. So let's just get right into opening it. There we go. Yeah, and this is the Chinese release, and you can tell it because they add a sticker saying, oh, it's Mani Limited, which is very funny. For the English release, we have to wait a long time, almost a year, for them to translate and localize it. But in other Asian countries, they just need to slap a sticker in their own language saying, hey, here's some warning stuff, and then that's it. So that's how they're able to get the Beyblades within months after Japan. Alright, here is the Beyblade X instruction booklet. We're not going to go through the instructions for all these Beyblades. It's just that this is the first one that we're opening. So we might as well just look through what an instruction booklet is. Now this is what I'm really interested in. It's their level up guide. Level 1, I guess, is just how you can make the most use out of this combo. I guess 560p or something. And then here's the recommended combo. What the heck is going on here? Why is Liang Claw on the thing? Isn't it supposed to be Viper Tail? Oh, no, wait, because 580 comes with Viper Tail, and then that is very weird. I would have thought that they'd give us a combo for the actual Viper Tail, because I feel like that would be actually important, because you're buying this for Viper Tail, not... I mean, I guess these days you're buying it for Orb. Yeah, that's kind of weird. And then here's the next item, which hindsight's 2020. It's going to be those two guys right over there off camera. All right, so this is the ratchet and the bit, and then the blades inside here, and it's already been opened. And yeah, there we go. Ooh, Viper. This actually feels pretty heavy. A lot heavier than the Beyblades we've opened so far. And this is the main one, orange Viper Tail. Now this blade has seen quite a bit of play as an attack type because of its shape. Like, look at that, all the jags and everything. So yeah, it's not like the #1 contender for an attack type Beyblade, but it's like, it's got to be like in the top 5, I think. I mean, you can see this artwork. The artwork for Beyblade X is pretty interesting. I still enjoy the Bakuten Shoot Beyblade line of artworks for the Bit Beasts a lot better, but that's just like, you know, it's generic anime style. This is very mascot-y, so it fit right in with Ice Shield 21. It'd be cool to see them do a crossover. I don't know if they would, but Ice Shield 21 mascots were a pretty big component of the anime, so seeing them on a Beyblade would be cool. Look at that. It's really cool. You can see scale details over here. In the past, they'd make this a sticker, but now they're like putting it into the actual metal, which is very, very interesting. This is obviously going to be the 580 and Orb. Where's Orb? Oh, Orb is in this one. There we go. Here is the Orb bit. Now 580, I believe this is one of the better 80 ratchets available, just because 5 sides, very interesting. Reminds me of that star Pokemon. And then we have the Orb bit, which is taken the world by storm as the second coming of the Ball bit. So pretty much if you're a stamina-oriented blader or defense-oriented blader like I am, pretty much just use Ball and Orb, and there you have it. You have 2/3 of your deck already figured out. Let's put it together. Oh, there we go. We lock it in. It's been a while since I've done this. This is quite a tall Beyblade because the blade is actually quite tall as well. So it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm really digging the blade. The blade, I pretty much like everything about it. The blue is quite popping as well. But obviously, a lot of people are going to be buying this for the Orb bit. But nowadays, you can pretty much just get the Hasbro version because it's 1-to-1, and it's a cheaper way to get the Orb bit because it costs a bit more to buy just buy a prize bay. To get the double pack that comes with the red drawn sword is a lot better than buying this random booster. You know what I just realized? We messed up. We opened BX16 first when we should have opened BX15. That is a big shame. But anyways, BX15 is Liang Claw 560p. 560 is a really great ratchet, and P point is very good for attack types as well. One of the best attack type bits available. And the Liang Claw, it's okay from what I've heard. Not many people use it because there are better options available, but it's a very cool design, that's for sure. So I guess this is supposed to be a balance type Beyblade, I believe. It makes sense because of the middling stats that Liang Claw has. But anyways, for me, the main attraction, aside from the point bit and the 560 ratchet, is this exclusive launcher. Because I guess this guy is the boss of the Team Zhuganic. I hope that's what they're called, because I don't know what their actual name is. I'm guessing it's Zhuganic or something. There we go. Oh. Alright, here we go. The level up guide. What do you want to use with this? Okay, it is... Oh, Liang Claw 580 low flat. I guess they released at the same time then? 15 and 16, because the same next item. 2023 of November. So, oh, okay, that's kind of disappointing. It's the exact same as the random booster one. I was hoping for something different. Here we go. We have these babies like locked in there. Alright, the Beyblade in the packaging. There you go, and the launcher and ripcord in the packaging. You know, the white color makes me think of it as like a left spin launcher, but it's not. It's right spin. Oh my goodness. This is a very strong launcher. And then we have this nice golden ripcord over here. Tournament grade launcher, my folks. Wow. Gotta straighten out a bit, but I really dig the white launcher. I don't know about the ripcord though. I feel like I'm gonna change the ripcord, but keep the white launcher because it's really cool. But enough about the launcher. Look at this. Let's open up this Beyblade. Here we go. The Liang Claw blade. Wow, I love this design. I wish it was a better Beyblade though. But I really dig Liang Claw. I mean, you can make any blade work, you know, with the right launch and right matchup, you can do anything. I really dig this Beyblade. It's such a cool Beyblade. Give me a 560 ratchet, one of the better ratchets available in a nice sleek black color. Just put that in here. Okay, we'll do that later then. And then the point bit, which is like a flat, but then you look over here and there's a little point over here that makes it either spin very stationary or go around depending on the angle and everything. So a lot of attack bladers have been using this because it's very good and allows the attack blade to have a lot more stamina. You just put it in there. Kind of rattly, but yeah, this is a nice, cool looking Beyblade. Now, as you can see, look over here. Quite the height difference. It's not only the ratchet is tall, but the blade is tall here. But this guy, a lot more compact. Though he doesn't feel compact, though. He's kind of rattly, which I guess has to do with his burst resistance and everything. But it feels tight, actually. I think I have to take that out, but it feels pretty tight. But I'm not going to do that too much because I don't want to mess it up. Wow, what a beauty. Let's do a quick launch. I forgot how powerful these Beyblades are, and the launcher is a lot more powerful as well. It's off camera, but this, yeah. Okay, these are a lot more painful to pick up compared to the metal Fight Beyblades and the HMS Beyblades. Let's just launch this guy real quick too. Why is he going so fast? Okay, he's in the corner. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Already, I can feel how powerful it is to launch a Beyblade X Bay compared to even Metal Fight, which is very surprising because Metal Fight's like, you know, it's known for being heavy hitting, but I guess Beyblade X is just a different breed. Next up is probably the only Beyblade that I kind of regret buying, and that is Rhino Horn, because I paid full price to get it imported here, and it's part of Wave 1 of Beyblade X Hasbro, and you can get it as a single pack for very cheap. So paying, like, I think 2.5 times the price to have it imported, and then sitting on it for, like, when did this come out? This came out a long time ago. Just not even touching it or even glancing at it for so many months, and now I'm finally opening it when everyone knows that, oh, this Beyblade is not very good. But it doesn't matter. It's Rhino Horn BX19 380S. So 380 is not too good. S is pretty interesting. I know it's a stamina bit. People prefer ball and orb, but I guess spike is pretty interesting as well. What type is this? I think, is this a stamina type or a defense type? It looks like it should be a defense type. Yeah, it's a defense type. Okay, so I guess spike is kind of like a different... It would be, I think maybe it would be the equivalent to how orb is to ball, but instead it's spike and needle. Actually, I don't know. Maybe metal needle's that, but I feel metal's completely different. Who knows? What am I talking about? All right, let's see. What Beyblade do they recommend here? Level 1. Well, this is very interesting. This is the 3-on-3 set. But anyways, level 2. Level 1, buy a different product. Level 2, you're forced to use this product. Here's what you do. you got to use Rhino Horn with 560p. So you just give it the under parts of Leon Claw and call it a day. Interesting. And I think that is Phoenix Wing. Yep, December 27. That seems about right. Phoenix Wing. Actually, I have it right here. It is exactly. It's Phoenix Wing. It literally is Phoenix. It is Phoenix Wing. Rhino Horn. Let's open it up. I'm just glad it wasn't a starter pack. I feel like when I bought this, I was pretty much just trying to get as much Beyblades as I could because it was brand new. I even bought a full set of the Keel Shark random booster just so I can get doubles of everything because I can get my brother to play. There we go. Wow, this one feels really cool to hold. It's like a clover, actually. Reminds me of a clover. This guy, I can't imagine what the recoil is like. Look at all of these edges. That's probably not good for the Beyblade, but I'm sure it probably allows for some exciting matches. That's for sure. We have 380 in a nice clear purple color, which is really cool. I really like purple, though I'm not so sure I'm a fan of the color they used for the spike bit. It seems a bit I don't know, sickly or something, but I feel like if it was purple or something, that would be really cool. But because it just kind of stands out, to be honest. And this Beyblade feels actually really tall, I guess because it's 380, but like, yeah, it's a lot more compact, a lot more smaller than this one. And I remember when Beyblade X was announced, people were saying, oh, the Beyblades are a lot smaller because the burst Beyblades were like a third the size of the actual stadium that you bladed in, and now the Beyblades are a lot more smaller. But this is a small blade, that is for sure. Let's see how it looks like when it's spinning. Ah! Why does it immediately go out of camera? I wanted to show it on camera, and now it's... Okay, go in camera, go in frame. Ah, there you go. There's the Beyblade. Can't really see much of it, but the nice glare makes it look like it's on the stamina. It wasn't too painful, but I also did knock around it. Nice, shiny Rhino Horn. Next up is going to be BX20, the Drawn Dagger deck set. Now, this is my first deck set I'm ever buying. It comes with Drawn Dagger, 460 Rutch, which is also available in the Extreme Battle set from Hasbro. Comes with a purple Night Shield. Yeah, Night Shield. And everyone knows I love purple, so it's cool. 580 taper. Taper is cool, 580. It'll may be interesting, but it's 80, so who knows. And then Keel Shark, Shark Edge 380 flat. At least it's another flat bit, so flat is always good to have. Very, very interesting. So I guess this is an attack type and balance type. Yeah, I guess it's balance. All these parts are attack. All these parts are attack. Well, I guess the ratchets don't really count as any offensive or defensive. But we got the Night Shield, which is defense, and then the taper bit, which is balance. So let's open it up. All right, here we go. Wow, there we go. I had to do it again because I just realized the barcode was there. I don't even have the app, so it doesn't really matter, but still, the idea of someone stealing it under my nose makes me feel bad. Okay, and this instruction book looks a bit more thicker than the usual ones. I guess it's pretty much the same thing. It's just that it has all... No, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was thicker. Yeah, the interesting thing about the battle sets is that this time they debuted a Beyblade. In the last battle set, it was just a recolor of the same Beyblades we already saw. But these ones are debuting Drawn Dagger and Hell's Chain. So let's see what the startup guide is going to say. Will it give us combinations for all the other Beyblades in here or just one? So it's the exact same one as the Rhino Horn. What's the point? I wanted to see what combination that they would have us see for Drawn Dagger at the very least. But unfortunately not. It's just a reprint of the last one, which is very disappointing because when I had Night Lance, they recommended Night Lance 360 Ball, and that was actually pretty solid. That was a pretty solid Beyblade. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Well, I guess they want Drawn Dagger to face off against Hell's Chain, Shark Edge against Night Lance, and then Wizard Arrow against Night Shield. But anyways, I guess we'll go. Now, first up, we have this awesome looking purple Night Shield. I think a black one would also be really good. I have this one and then an opaque blue one. So this is my third copy of Night Shield. It was very funny to get some already... I guess we're barely into a year. We're almost at a year into Beyblade X, and they already have 3 copies of one Beyblade. So I guess that shows to show how much they like these original guys. Here we go, 580 in taper. 580, we've seen this before, but now it's in a kind of dark purple, and then taper in purple as well. So, you know, I think if you're into Kill Shark, I mean a Shark Edge, and you want a full purple Beyblade, you can use this taper bit. That'll be really cool actually, because I know Shark Edge on taper is pretty interesting and very fun to use. Ooh, nice. I want to eat it. Reminds me of candy, vape candy. Why is it so difficult to open? We got Lime Shark right now. And because I bought a full set of Kill Shark, this is my third Kill Shark. So I have the mustard one, the original one, and now I have a nice lime one, which is very cool. And this one's really cool because this is still a very competitively viable Beyblade. A lot of these Beyblades are going to be competitively viable because I bought them because they were competitively viable. Well, I made most of them. I mean, this guy I bought because he was the new release. This guy I bought for the launcher. This guy I bought for the orb bit, so I guess you can say competitively viable. But this one I bought for, I just guess it was a very good deal. A nice bang for your buck, the multi-packs. And then I also got it on discount as well. So it was like double the deals. Oh yeah, I should say quickly, this is actually a pretty solid combo for Knight Shield. I used something similar. Actually, I might have used the exact same combo back in last year in August, because this makes a very good defensive type Beyblade, especially against aggressive attack type Beyblades, because it can dodge and it can tank hits, which is really good for these defensive type Beyblades. And also Knight Shield does not have much stamina in the first place. Putting on an aggressive bit really, takes advantage of its style. It's gonna take a lot of hits, but it's not going to be there for too long. So against stamina types, at least it has a bit of that aggressive nature to kind of maybe push them out of the ring, or maybe make them burst. But against attack types, it's going to be able to handle attack types pretty well. Here we go. We got 380 and flat. Did I get two 380s? Oh no, this is 580. Okay, never mind. I was worried for a second. I used 380 on this guy in the tournament. There we go, 580. I actually really like this 380. Teal is one of my other favorite colors, especially when it's like crystal. But this one, again, is a bit too sickly for my liking. If it was clear, that would be really cool, like with this Shark Edge. Put it together. There we go. Shark Edge, 380 flat. I think this should be a solid combination straight out of the get-go. I know some people actually prefer using Shark Edge on a higher ratchet, so having it on flat as well, I think out of the box should be pretty solid. I mean, Kanatomi has been doing a very good job making very strong Beyblades out of the box. You don't have to do much customization these days. I remember a lot of times you'd buy a Beyblade and only like one part would be good, or like a fraction of a part would be good. And then you'd have to buy so many other Beyblades to make a really good Beyblade. But nowadays, it seems like you can just buy a couple stuff and you'll be set to go to a tournament. Here's my fear. Let's just launch a Knight Shield real quick. I'll do it light. Okay, right out of the frame. Why do they always keep going out of the frame? I want to launch them on camera. He's fighting everything. Just be on camera. Goodness gracious. And then I'm scared to launch this guy over here. Shark Edge. Immediately. Okay. All right, come here. There we go. There we go. Oh, jeez. All right, last but not least, we have Drawn Dagger. Really cool. It's like an evolution of, well, I mean, it is, I guess, kind of like an evolution of a drawn sword. But now this guy, he will still be able to retain his power and not lose it when he gets worn down. And I think that's because of how many edges this guy has. It's just multiplying the edges by like 2, I think, but it looks really sick. When you think of a Beyblade and you think of attack type, you usually think of a Beyblade with a lot of blades and it spins very fast. Well, Drawn Dagger is that blade. And we're lucky that this one is really good. And it reminds me of Cobalt Dragoon, but instead of it being a left spin, it's a right spin. This is very cool. And it's kind of shocking that they released it so early on in the Hasbro one as well. Because, I mean, Drawn Sword is kind of getting put under the bus. Like, it's not getting time to shine. When Beyblade X came out, everyone was using Drawn Sword. There's stock Drawn Sword in the tournaments. You'd see a tournament, top 3, Drawn Sword, Drawn Sword, Drawn Sword. And then when people got more used to the Beyblades and there were more releases in, you started seeing more diversity. But Drawn Sword, when it first came out, everyone was using it. But unfortunately, we found out really quick that when Drawn Sword would get used up, it would not be able to hit as hard anymore. So they turned it into like more of a stationary attack. But with Beyblades like Keel Shark and Drawn Dagger, you can have an aggressive attack type Beyblade and not worry too much about it getting worn out and not hitting as hard. So we got 460, which is your pretty typical bit. Interesting that they're using opaque plastic instead of clear plastic for this plastic particle over here. It's clear over here and opaque outside, but it's the opposite. So it's clear on the outside, kind of a milky white. Oh, I guess it's kind of, actually it is clear, actually. It's just very dark. And then we have the Rush bit, which is considered one of the best bits in the game for attack type. I believe this has a bit more stamina because of the way it is. But I faced off against it, and I was actually surprised how much stamina it had. It kind of reminded me of the Taper bit, which was very surprising because you'd see this and you'd think that, oh wait, this is just a pure attack type. But no, this one can spin quite a while too. But speaking of spinning, I'm just gonna launch it, see if it can stay in camera. Nope. Yeah, they always go left for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, I guess we just gotta spin it by hand. And yeah, even when I'm spinning by hand, it wants to get out of frame too. So this is the deck set, and honestly, you get 3 Beyblades you can practically use out of the box. If you're more of an attack fan, this is a great set to get because, I mean, all these Beyblades are set up to be aggressive attackers. Well, I mean, this guy is more of like a defensive, movement-based defense type Beyblade, but still, it can hit pretty hard. I mean, it can hit well enough to deal with some stamina type Beyblades, that's for sure. All right, next up we have the opposite. The last one was all aggressive type Beyblades, and now this one, it's all more, you know, stamina or balance type Beyblades. We got Hell's Chain 560 High Taper, which is, you know, be a bit more aggressive, but it's more of like a balance type bit. Night Lance 360 Low Flat. Actually, I was completely wrong. This is an attack type. Night Lance was being used as like a third attacker for a while. Which was pretty cool, but nowadays people don't really think about Night Lance with attack. And then we have Wizard Arrow 480 Needle. Always cool to get some new needle bits. All right, what are they calling these Beyblades? Okay, so this is just a pure balance type. This one is okay, attack, defense, and attack. So I guess you can call it an attack type. And then this one is stamina and defense makes defense. Defense and attack makes attack, and then balance makes balance. Okay, I guess they're doing some kind of formula to figure out what is what. Oh, what the heck? This one kind of stinks, like the smell. I don't know why. It is the cardboard or something. Yeah, the cardboard stinks from this set. I don't know why. It's very shocking. I was not expecting that. I'm like, what the heck is going on? That's what happens when you have a Beyblade set and you don't open it for a while. Actually, I don't know what's going on. Why is this, like, the tape is also like yellow for some reason? I have no idea what happened. I did not make it stink, that's for sure, because everything else would be stinky then, but for some reason this specific one, I don't know. But here we go. We got an orange Wizard Arrow. I mean, this is probably my 3rd or 4th Wizard Arrow. They are just pumping these guys out for some reason. Someone really likes Wizard Arrow, which is a shame. I wish someone really liked Drawn Sword, because having more Drawn Swords is really good, because it's one of the main characters. Well, I guess Wizard Arrow is also one of the main characters too. But Drawn Sword probably more frequently used, and people end up wearing it down, and it's not as good as more. But anyways, Wizard Arrow is probably the blade from the original 4 that were released that has the most stamina, at least baseline stamina. It can get knocked around and lose its stamina, but the cool thing about this blade is that it can take some pretty heavy hits and not burst at all. So a lot of people were trying to use this as like an attack type for some reason. I don't know, I blame Flame Sagittario for bringing the whole idea that stamina types can maybe work as an attack type. But defense is probably the way to go, because it can tank some pretty hard hits. Unfortunately, the drawback is that when it takes a hard hit, it loses a lot of stamina. And then we have the 480 Ratchet, which is a pretty standard Ratchet. And then we have the Needle Bit. And the Needle Bit I really dig. It's interesting to have an orange version of it. I'm so used to it being green because of my favorite combo, Sriracha, which is Hell's Sight 460 Needle. This is pretty cool. I wonder how well this one can do. And luckily, I can launch this Beyblade, and it won't go off frame, right? Nope, I was wrong. Well, it came back at least, and now it's staying there, and now it's leaving again. Good job. Oh, it's in the corner. Never mind. Ah, these are painful to pick up. They really are. And then next up is Lemonade. Ooh, we got a Lemonade Night Lance. This is really cool. I know they released a purple or a black one, and that one was sick. But I guess I got the Lemonade one. This one doesn't look badass, but it looks very tasty. I want to eat it. Look at that. This one, I use it as like a defense type, as like an anti-attack Beyblade with ball bit, which is interesting because everyone uses ball with Hell Sight, but I really liked using ball with this Beyblade. It did pretty well, actually. It probably got me one of the most wins out of any Beyblade. So that's pretty cool. And then it comes with this 380 or 360. Okay, it's 360. It's always cool to get more 360s. 360 used to be the #1, the best ratchet used, but nowadays I think it's like 960 or 560. But 360 still has its fans. And then we have low flat. Now the cool thing about this is if you bought both of these sets, you'd be able to make a stock combo version of Shark Edge. You can get Shark Edge, 360, low flat, and you're pretty much have the same thing. It's just the colors are going to be a bit off. Though I think they might have realized people were going to do that. That's why they made this yellow. So it's kind of complementary. We got lime and lemonade. So they really mix well. But I know that people were using... Essentially, this combo was practically being used as a attack type Beyblade for quite a bit. Back in like August, I believe, or September. The shape of Night Lance allows it to get some heavy hits and then knock Beyblades away. So putting that onto an aggressive build... was pretty interesting. I know some people had some success with it. Now let me just launch it really lightly. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, that one actually hit pretty hard. It's in the corner. Go there. Why is it so fast? Oh yeah, because it's low flat. Low flat is one of the fastest bits available. I think gear flat is faster, but low flat is up there as well. It's probably like top 2 or top 3 in how fast a Beyblade X is. And it also is one of the best bits for attack as well. You know, you're sacrificing some stamina from flat, but you're moving a lot quicker. And then we have Hell's Chain. I'm pretty excited for this one because I'm a big fan of Hell Scythe. And this guy practically performs very similar to Hell Scythe. Though I think this guy is more of like a defense. Like it's more stationary, while Hell Scythe can be used as an attacker if you really wanted to. Probably in the top 10, but not really in the top 5. But this guy, I'm really thinking of using him on the ball bit or orb. Kind of purplish, so I like that already. And it comes with the 560 ratchet. Comes with 560 in a nice red color, which is always cool. It makes me want to eat it. It reminds me of candy. You know, a different style of compared to the black one we got from Liang Claw. Actually, it might be interesting to put this one onto Liang Claw just for the sake of the color, because, you know, black and red or something. And then we have High Taper. I haven't really heard much about High Taper, honestly. I'm sure it's pretty solid, but I don't hear too much fanfare about High Taper. I mean, no one's talking bad about High Taper. It's just that no one's talking much good about it either. I'm sure I might need to talk to more people, but I know when I hear people talk about attack or aggressive type Beyblades, they're always bringing up taper, rush, low flat, flat, gear flat, but high taper is usually left out of the conversation. I wonder why. Is it not good? Is it okay, or is it just like mid or something? I wouldn't know, because this is my first time opening it, so I haven't had the opportunity to try it out. Okay, this guy is very loose. I was like, oh, am I tightening it? Oh, it's just very loose. So I am a bit worried about its burst resistance. But this is a pretty solid looking Beyblade. I think it just needs maybe the ratchet needs to be changed or something. But 560 is a good ratchet, so it should be able to do well. I think I just need to change this to like a ball or an orb or something, and that would be cool. But anyways, let's do a on-camera launch. Okay, and it immediately goes off the camera again. Oh yeah, because it's high taper, I forgot. And now it's just sitting there. Okay, let me bring it into frame. All right, come here. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that spinning action right there. How painful is it? Okay, it's not too painful, but it did spin for a while, and also it's very circular. Well, not very circular, but the chains give... there's bumps on it for sure, but it's not like edges, you know, like with other Beyblades that we see. All right, and here we have the Battles, the deck set with Hell's Chain. Honestly, both of the deck sets are really good. I think people had more fun with the the Drawn Dagger one, just because Drawn Dagger is already good out of the box. Hell's Chain needs a bit of love. I mean, you can just change the bit into something. I mean, what does it come with? Maybe if you swapped it with Needle, that would be cool, maybe. But I feel like Needle would be better on Wizard Arrow. Yeah, Hell's Chain. I'm really excited about this guy. And now we have the biggest release of 2023, the best Beyblade released of 2023, that being Phoenix Wing. BX23 Phoenix Wing 960 gear flat. It comes with the red launcher too, so this will be, a lot of people can just get into Beyblade X by buying this set and going to a tournament. I mean, at least if the tournament is 1v1, then you'll be good. If it's 3v3, then you're kind of out of luck because you need 2 more Beyblades. But this Beyblade out of the box is awesome-tacular, that's for sure. You know, you get the Phoenix Wing, which is great in attack, stamina, and defense type builds, with 960, which is arguably one of the best ratchets available. And we have Gear Flat, which I think is considered the fastest bit in the entire game. It is a bit uncontrollable, I guess. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Whoa, I see the launcher. All right, this thing, what does it recommend? I want to know. 1 second, what is going on here? Is that a Beyblade Burst and a X Beyblade? They do not want you to battle each other with those Beyblades. It'll be too silly if you do it. The police will come and get you. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. It's not legal advice. But it says, do not do Beyblade X with Beyblade Burst. It'll get cooties or something. Aside from, I never noticed that before. Was that in other ones too? I've never seen that warning before. This is the first time I've seen this warning. They might have shown in the past, but I've never noticed it. I guess they were expecting Phoenix Wing to be like one of the big Beyblade releases. I mean, it is one of the big Beyblade releases, but I guess they're expecting people to get into Beyblade X with Phoenix Wing. So they're like, you know what? We got to put a warning. Don't play this with Beyblade Burst. Then we have the startup guide. Okay, what is it going to show us here? All right, it recommends Phoenix Wing 360 Gigaball. Why Gigaball? That is an interesting choice. 360. That is weird. Why would they want us to use 360 when it comes at 960? Oh, well. They want you to buy more Beyblades. And then this one over here, the new item, which I think is, I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Yeah, it looks like it. Unicorn Sting. First up. Actually, we'll look at this launcher after we look at the Beyblade. Ooh, there we go. Phoenix Wing. Now, I got this near release, so this is the original mold. I think they updated the mold so less breakages happen. So hopefully this one doesn't break while I'm still using it. I can always get a Hasbro one later, so it doesn't really matter too much. The Hasbro ones, apparently people are seeing that the printing for the Phoenix is kind of off for the Hasbro one for some reason. It's always cool to get a Beyblade with painted metal. I think this is the first time I've gotten the Beyblade X Bay with painted metal. No, wait, that's wrong. Dronzer S came with painted metal. But still, this one's really cool. It's going to lose a lot of paint really fast, though. And then we have 960, which is the premier ratchet. If you have to use one ratchet, it's probably going to be 960. It fits really well with Phoenix Wing. It fits really well with a lot of Beyblades. I know I saw a lot of people use Hellsight with 960 during the 2023 G3 Cup. And then we have Gear Flat, which to my knowledge is the most fastest bit available. So putting that on Phoenix Wing, you got a Beyblade that can, you know, pretty much be an attacker right now. I know some people use it with Rush nowadays. I face off against it to be more aggressive. A Ball is also a very popular one, so is Orb. But yeah, it's very exciting to finally have my own copy of Phoenix Wing after seeing it and facing off against it. It's now mine, in my hand. But I also want to check out this launcher. You get a nice Wicked Red launcher. I'm personally more of a fan of the winder launchers, but these string launchers are pretty cool. Oh, it has a nice gold over here, so it fits well. So I gotta do this a couple times, apparently, to get it used to everything. The only problem I have is I keep hitting my hands with the winder launcher. I'm not gonna do a hard launch because this is Gear Flat. And as you can see, all the Beyblades, they go out of frame as soon as I launch it. But still, let's do a light launch. Ah, why is it coming after me this time? Okay, it's on the corner of the thing. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. I like how the light's reflecting off. It's kind of like a bit piece is coming out. This is the last Beyblade of 2023 because the next one came in early 2024, and that was Unicorn Sting BX26 Unicorn Sting 560 GP, which I guess is gear point. 560 is always great to have. Open sesame. All right, here's the rule book. I just want to double check to see if it has the same wording as Phoenix Wing of telling people not to use this Beyblade against burst Beyblades. Or was that just a Phoenix Wing thing? Because that is very interesting. I have no idea why they would just use it for Phoenix Wing and no one else. Yeah, there's no warning to say, oh, this is only available for, you only use Beyblade X Bays against Beyblade X Bays. You cannot do cross-platform or cross-generation battles, which obviously people are going to do anyways, but, you know, still. That is Phoenix Wing. Where's my, that's the wrong one. Where the heck is it this one? Oh, yeah, Unicorn Sting. There you go. The startup guide for Unicorn Sting. Okay, what do you recommend? Unicorn Sting 460 Spike. Interesting. Probably use needle instead of spike, but 460 is an interesting ratchet to use. I feel like Hell Scythe is the only blade. Hell Scythe and Shark Edge, I think, are the only Beyblades that really benefit from using 460. Because a lot of people like to look down on 460, like, oh, it's the worst ratchet from the 60 line. But there are a couple blades that can use 460 really well and are pretty much optimal with 460. Though I don't know if Unicorn Sting is one of those blades. There you go, Unicorn Sting. Wow. Now, what type is this? Is it stamina? All right, what do you say? Oh, it's balance. I would not have guessed it. Unicorn Sting, I believe, was used a lot in early 2024, like earlier this year, as a stamina type Beyblade. At one point, it was kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. People were using Unicorn Sting, Phoenix Wing, and Hell Scythe. If you faced off against one Beyblade or the other, you would win or lose depending on the matchup. I think the matchup that this Beyblade lost to was Hell Scythe, and then Hell Scythe lost to Phoenix Wing, and then Phoenix Wing lost to this. I don't remember if that's true or not. I remember reading that somewhere, and it was on the internet, so it must be true. But here we go, we have 560. It's always good to have another 60 ratchet, and this one is a very beautiful looking color. It really is unicorny. I feel like the sports mascot kind of ruins. When I think of unicorn, I think of something very pretty, but this is like a badass unicorn, so it's gonna like impale you with the spike instead of enlightening you with magic dust or something. I don't know what unicorns do. They don't exist anymore. And then we have gear point, which is, I guess it's like point, but it has a gear on it, so it can latch onto the gears a lot easier. And there we go. Okay, this is a nice looking color, blue and purple, or I guess it's like a kind of a darker pink. I mean, is purple pretty much just darker pink? I don't know. So do a quick launch. Yeah, it's in frame. Awesome. Okay, it's going out of frame. Okay, it's staying there. Okay, this is the first time the Beyblades have stayed in frame. Beautiful. Nice. I really like this Beyblade. I almost did not get it, but I've read so many good things about this Beyblade as a stamina type blade that I wanted to get it. At the very least, have it as my own. Zhuge 480 point. I'm pretty sure all of these remake Beyblades are a bit too light to really be competitive for any reason, which is sad because from what I remember, the burst version of the Zhuge remake in Takara Tomy was actually pretty good as a stamina blade for quite a while. It's unfortunate that the remakes from Beyblade X are not that good. Though I feel like once we get to the F line, those Beyblades will kind of bump up in weight because, those ones were the upgrades. So those ones will actually do well, but they better get to the F line really fast because I feel like if we keep getting more Beyblades that are like this, we're not going to see much Bakuten Shoot Beyblades be represented in the metagame or anything. Which I hope is wrong. I know that people really wanted Draciel to work, and I mean, it does kind of work as like a drawn sword with a bit more stamina, but I've never really competed against anyone that made great use of it. I mean, I saw people go into the playoff matches and tournaments with Draciel. I never really saw anyone win with it. It was more just like, you know what, this is kind of like an alternative to drawn sword. And here we have another blast from the past, and then that is the sticker sheet. Luckily, these Beyblades, these early plastic gen Beyblades did not have too many stickers. But I am a bit worried about the eye stickers. That is for sure. Okay, and this one did not come with a startup guide, so I'm guessing they're not expecting anyone to use this in a tournament. But at the very least, point is a competitively viable option. Ooh, there it is. Why is it like that though? What is this going on over here? I guess this is the plastic and this is the metal. There's something very nostalgic about this. Well, I mean, because it is nostalgic. I mean, that's why they made it, because it's nostalgic. But anyways, let's put the stickers on. I hope I can do a good job with the stickers, because, all right, I just gotta follow that. Make sure it's like that, and then I'll be good. But at least it's a brand new sticker sheet, so I don't have to worry. Oh wait, I'm messing up already. Okay, all right. For some reason, I was taking it off the actual cardboard, and I was taking the cardboard off and not the actual sticker. It's off center. No, why? It makes me so sad. It's off center. It's off center. It's okay. We'll get the Hasbro one, and I'll have a second opportunity to mess up again. Okay, but at least I got that's what I get for putting it on camera. Well, I'm behind a camera. Or I guess I'm behind my phone, but it has a camera. And now we gotta do the eye stickers. Wish me luck, folks. All right, I got the tweezers. Let's do the eyes. Okay, the eyes are supposed to be like this. Oh, imagine I put it on camera. I put it behind camera because it's too small. There you go. You know, with that, when you look with the Beyblades without the stickers, you think like, you know what, it doesn't need the stickers. But then as soon as you put the stickers on, you're like, oh, you know what, it needed the stickers. Especially these plastic gen ones, because the plastic gen ones feel kind of bland, unless they were translucent. But some of them feel kind of bland without any stickers at all. The second eye sticker is on. Thank goodness. That made me lightheaded because of all the concentration I needed to use to do that. At least now the stickers are going to get bigger. There we go. There we go. That's one cheek on. Now we got to put the other cheek on. There you go. Now it's double cheeked on. And now we just got to put this sticker. This is going to give it a lot of color. All right. We got the sticker. There we go. We were able to put a sticker on in front of the camera. I mean, it's probably still not, perfect, but hey, I'm gonna take that W because I officially put a sticker on a Beyblade in front of the camera instead of going behind the camera. Am I gonna repeat that? No way, Jose. I do not want to test my luck. I've already been way too lucky. Whew, I did it. Yes, I did it. I am the winner. I officially put the sticker on. And now, wow, that makes Zhuge looks a lot more sharper. I know there's some people that do not put the stickers on their Beyblades. And I mean, I can understand the reason why. It's a pain in the neck, especially when you have to open a bunch of Beyblades because you decided not to open Beyblades for years. And now it's overwhelming you and you have to do it because you're running out of space in the room. But I finally did it. Zhuge, you stickered up. And now 580 or 480 for some reason. Oh wait, drones are used 380, I believe. Why are they afraid of 60? Why can't they give us like an 80? Why can't they give us 60? Why is it always 80? But now we have Point. So we got a reprint of Point. Technically, this is the cheapest way to get the Point bit because the other one was in Liang Claw, and that's a starter pack. So I think that's a $5 or so more than this guy. But wow, look at that. A bit dull looking from this way, but you look at it in the front, and there you go. That is a Beyblade right there. And then we got to do the test launch. Hopefully, it does not fly across the set. Okay, get in frame at least. It kind of looks like a Dragoon while it's spinning. It's actually quite tall. I can see it when it's spinning that it's quite tall. I wonder what... Okay, they say this guy, he technically should be a stamina type, but it looks like he's a balance type for the blade, and then the bit is balance. I know a lot of people actually used Zhuge S as an attack type back in the day, which is very interesting. Very interesting, because I guess it was built up as a stamina type. And then when it came out in Burst, I believe it was a stamina type, right? I might be wrong, or it might still be an attack type. I wonder if it still works as an attack type. That would be really fun to find out. But like overall, like for this Beyblade, you're just getting it for the, nostalgia. And if you really want to use it in battle, you're gonna take the Point bit, because I mean, I guess this is the most affordable way to get the Point bit. which is pretty cool. I guess in the world, because point has not been released in Hasbro yet. So this is the best way to get the point bit. And I mean, you also get Trigger as added bonus, like a cherry on top of the sundae. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, next up is the Unique line. I think it's UX means unique or something, or Ultra. I mean, it'd be cool if it was called Ultra, but I think they have like these ones have gimmicks now. Maybe, I don't know. But these Beyblades, the UX Beyblades, have been sweeping the tournament scene. I know Drawn Buster is one of the top attack type Beyblades. I know Tyranno Beat is actually #1 right now, but it's a prize Beyblade in random booster. So the next best thing is probably Drawn Buster or Shark Edge. But Drawn Buster is the newest one. This came out like a couple months ago. It comes with the Drawn Buster Blade, 160, and A. I have no idea what A is. Awesome? Maybe? I don't remember people using anything about A, but 160 is interesting. It's just 1 point, and then that's it. Or at least it has a point. There's some people do not have a point at all. There we go. Who's it beating up on the picture? It's beating up. It's beating up Wyvern Gale. Are they all going to beat up Wyvern Gale? Oh no, this guy's beating up a Shark Edge. Okay, those are some fighting words. Is Trigger beating up anyone? No, he's just spinning by himself. I guess that's what they expect you to do with Trigger anyways. I should have been looking at, what are these Beyblades beating up? This guy is beating up Drawn Sword. Okay. We got a what about this guy? Who is he beating up? He's beating up Wizard Arrow. Okay. All right. Who is Leon Claw beating up? He was beating up Night Lance. I don't know about that. I feel like Night Lance would take on Leon Claw. Drawn Buster was beating up a Wyvern Gale. I guess, yeah, Drawn Buster could beat up Wyvern Gale in the fight. That's for sure. Oh, there it is again. They do not want... Okay, why do some Beyblades have this warning to not use it, and then others do? I guess because people are expecting people to get into Beyblade X with this product, because I mean it's a brand new line apparently. So what is this guy gonna recommend? The Skill Up Guide. Okay, was it always called the Skill Up Guide? Yeah, it's always been called the Skill Up Guide. I don't know why I call it. I thought it was the Setup Guide for some reason. All right, what do they recommend? They recommend using Hell's Hammer 570 and A. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's to make the most perfect Beyblade, you combine them, or maybe I don't know. I've never heard anyone use Hell's Hammer 570A before. Honestly, I'm kind of just... I want them to use the blade, because I feel like the blade is the most important thing. I want to see what combo they recommend for Drawn Buster, but instead they're giving us some other Beyblade. Which, I mean, when we open that, hopefully it's a different Beyblade, but I'm afraid they'll probably just not do that. Drawn Buster! Wow, this guy looks aggressive as heck. He's like ready to... This reminds me of Xeno Excalibur. I guess they have the same shape. You know, it's gonna do some pretty hard hits, and it looks like there's like gem. This is really beautiful, actually. You got the dragon, and of course, dragons protect treasure. So you got 3 gems over here. It's a very interesting shape. That is for sure. Speaking of interesting shapes, we have 160. So it's like egg, kind of like an egg, or like a TIE fighter, like a spaceship, like a guitar, a very big guitar pick. I guess it is 160, but there's like 2 points over here. I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, and it's perfect. It's perfectly made for Drawn Buster. I'm sure there's going to be another Beyblade that comes out, and it'll be really good with 160. A lot of times it's going to be like a low-key release. Like they'll probably release like some single Beyblade that comes out randomly on a winter morning. And it just somehow uses 160 better than any other Beyblade. And then we have, oh my gosh, this is a thick boy. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, and even this is also very thick as well. So this guy is probably not gonna burst that much, I guess. Here's what I'm also excited for, are the exclusive launcher and ripcord. Now this part of the launcher is pretty standard, but we got a blue spinny thingy here, so that's cool at least. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Let's do a test launch on the set. I hope it doesn't fly out. Okay. Jeez. Oh goodness. All right. Okay. It's like a wild animal. There we go. Beautiful. I'm sure this will be painful to pick up. It didn't feel sharp, but it felt very blunt, to be honest. I think from now on, I'm going to launch them with the string launcher, because this thing, I cannot control how powerful I launch it with. String launcher, you can do more control. That's why it's very popular, especially with attack type people. You can control how hard you launch the blade. Next up seems to be the black sheep of the trilogy, UX02 Hell's Hammer 370H. This is very interesting. I think, is this the debut of a new height, 370? I wonder what people are using 370 for. To be honest, I'm excited for Hell's Hammer because I'm a huge fan of the Incendio line. If I said I'm a huge fan of Hell, then oh, that's not going to be good for my rep. A huge fan of Incendio, so I wonder if Hell's Hammer is any good. I know people don't really talk about Hell's Hammer. All I hear about is Draw and Buster and Wizard Rod. People are like, you gotta ban Wizard Rod. And other people are saying like, yeah, Draw and Buster is very good, one of the best attack types, especially since Tyranno Beat is also a really good attack type, but it's a prize Beyblade. I guess the quote-unquote budget option until Hasbro releases it is this. I mean, not this one, but Draw and Buster. But for this guy, Hell's Hammer, people don't really talk about it. I guess the other Hell's Beyblade, they've been more of like, they work well as stamina types, but people are telling me that Hell's Hammer is better as an attack type, or at least an aggressive build Beyblade. I mean, this is obviously balance. I was going to open this, but it seems like it's the exact same recommended combination, which is, I'm very disappointed. I wanted different ones, but I guess at least with Hell's Hammer is the blade that's used. So I mean, if I'm looking at this at face value, they're saying Hell's Hammer is the best blade out of the bunch. So yeah, you heard it here. Here we go, Hell's Hammer. This guy looks very wicked, and I mean like wicked, like also cool, but like also like this guy looks like it's from hell. Like literally, you got a whole demon. You got the shape of it too. This is like, you stare into it. It kind of looks like the Sharingan actually. And there you have 370, also in a very interesting shape as well. And then we have Hexa or Hex. I'm not sure what it's called, but this is actually, I think this is the best part that comes with this Beyblade is actually Hex. This is actually really interesting. I'm actually very excited to try out Hex with a lot of different Beyblades, especially Sriracha. I feel like this would be a good defensive bit to use, actually. And then the unique launcher, red. I love it. I love it. So many. I really like how the Beyblades have like their own unique launcher as well. It's not like all the same ones like we saw at Beyblade Burst or the original Beyblade series. Reminds me of Hasbro's Metal Fight Beyblade, where the launcher that would come with it had a color scheme that was similar to the actual Beyblade. So that's really cool. And then Hex, I think this is a stationary bit, so hopefully it does not spin around like crazy. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's still going off of the screen like with all the other Beyblades, but this is actually pretty cool actually. Now I'm really into stationary Beyblades because I launch extremely hard. So if I use an attack type Beyblade, I don't have much control over it. But with stationary Beyblades, I'm able to really make the most out of them. Honestly, I'm really digging the shape of this. Feels like a very solid Beyblade. It's not rattling. It rattles a bit, but it's not rattling too much like some other Beyblades. And it feels like these hammers over here feel very thick. You know, they're smooth. They're not jaggy like Drawn Buster, but like they're smooth and they feel like this can pack quite a punch actually. All right, and last and certainly not least is UX03 Wizard Rod 570DB. Oh, it's another 70. So we got 370 and 570. We get two new 70 ratchets. So that's really cool actually. And this guy has been causing a huge storm. Wizard Rod, it's supposed to be stamina, and the ratchet 570, and then DB, which is a stamina type as well. This Beyblade, I believe, is also pretty good out of the box as well. It's just that I think with DB it bursts quite a bit, but if you put that on ball, and then it's unstoppable because it's just a heavy circle. I guess this is like this next generation of Garuda. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, this one doesn't come with the launcher. If you want the launcher with this guy, you're going to have to get that special battle set. Does this one have instructions on like, hey, you do not use this with the thing? No, it doesn't seem like it. That's so weird. Why do some of the instruction manuals have warnings about using cross Beyblade battles, but then others do not? I have no idea. Very cool to finally have it in my hand. Yeah, this guy is like, this guy is mesmerizing, really. It's definitely a shape where it's like, okay, nothing's gonna be able to mess with this Beyblade. And I mean, they even started limiting it in tournaments. So you come with the tournament and you have Wizard Rod, you automatically give your opponent 1 point. Then we have 570, which is really cool. Put that on. And then we have Disc Ball, though this looks more like Orb rather than Ball, because Ball was a lot bigger. But now it also has Disc, and I hear that this Disc is actually kind of a detriment to it. I mean, it has more life after death, I believe, but it makes Wizard Rod more susceptible to being bursted. Now, of course, we gotta end it with a launch. Now, I'm assuming it's just gonna stay there, right? Nope. I mean, it's a lot slower, but you can... Okay. Here. Go in the middle. There we go. Nice. Ah. Yeah, this is quite a tall Beyblade, actually. I think because of the disc ball. So imagine this on 80 and then on disc ball as well. Here you go. Here it is on 80 and disc ball. Jeez. It just looks like a sandwich now. Gosh. And there you have it. That is Beyblade X. So this is actually the most exciting ones that I was really looking forward to unboxing, because I mean, I'm playing Beyblade X right now, so I'm finally caught up. Well, at least as caught up as I can be. I haven't bought everything that I've missed out so far, because I'd be a bit too overboard. I think I've spent enough as it is, and with new Beyblades coming out on the horizon, I don't want to, buy too many, because I know Hasbro is going to be releasing those random booster prize bays, usually as a single pack or a double pack. So it's going to be better to get that. But there's quite a few Beyblades I've opened in this line, so it'll be really interesting. And now we're going to, test them out quite a bit. All right, now it's Beyblade Burst. So I'm just going to go random. Here you go. These two guys are going to fight it out. Nice Shield and Gear Point Unicorn guy. Okay. This is not a good idea in a set right now. We'll just count that as a W. Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be fair. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I forgot how powerful these Beyblades are. Next up, these two. Right. That was a heavy hit. Whoa. That was very impressive from Rhino Horn, actually. It took a heavy hit, and it was able to knock Hell's Chain into the pocket. All right, next up, Drawn Dagger versus Wizard Arrow. These two buckos. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Alright, next up, Drigger versus Night Lance. There we go. Oh wow, point is like pretty good actually. Drigger wasn't on point. If it was on like a low flat or something, it would have been a goner. But it was a lot closer than I thought it would be. That's for sure. Alright, next up. Totally fair match. Leon Claw versus Phoenix Wing. I know I'm going to find a way to make Leon Claw win. Because that's just my luck. Oh. Yo, that was... Phoenix Wing sounds amazing when it's spinning. You can hear that, like... Look at that. It's incredibly loud as well. Good thing it's not 1 a.m. in the morning. Now next up, we're gonna do these two bad boys. Whoa. Yeah, good night, John Dagger. Yeah, this guy can repel hits pretty well too. Alright, we're gonna have him fight off against this guy, Hell's Hammer. Final match of the night. Come on, Hell's Hammer. Show Wizard what you're made out of. Whoops. Oh. Wizard Rod wins. Wow. There we go. That was me. Oh, why are there receipts in here? What the heck? That was me opening a bunch of Beyblades from all 4 generations of Beyblade. Whew. This video took quite a while to make, so I hope you guys like it. We unboxed the original HMS Beyblades, Metal Fight Beyblade, Beyblade Burst, Beyblade X, and it was really interesting to see how the Beyblades developed. You know, HMS was really cool, nice flashy battles, and then the Metal Fight line brought that up to the next level, giving you heavier Beyblades. We kind of took a step back with a new direction with Beyblade Burst, introducing the burst mechanic. Unfortunately, we were back to the plastic iterations. I feel like I think the future, like later Beyblades and Beyblade Burst were like metal. It's just that Hasbro's versions of it did not have metal. At least the ones that I was able to find in the dollar store. And then we got the Beyblade X, which is probably my favorite. Honestly, Beyblade X feels extremely powerful to the launch. I was honestly super shocked from the difference, like compared to Metal Fight, where it was very smooth. Beyblade X, I had to put some energy into it. It's not like it's difficult to launch. It's just like, oh wow, this is like, it feels a lot more powerful compared to the other series. The other series, like, it's fine for kids, but Beyblade X was like, you know what, this is the big kids game now. Well, it's all ages, but like older people can really get into Beyblade X. If I were to rank my enjoyability of the Beyblades from like right now as an adult, I'd say Beyblade X is number 1. I really like HMS. I know it's not as heavy as Metal Fight. I think because I had like a teenage hood of Metal Fight Beyblade, HMS seems a lot more like interesting to me. So I'm gonna give second place to HMS. It's very close. I mean, I could just be so used to Metal Fight that I know how it is, but HMS I wasn't expecting it to be like that. So HMS probably wins by surprise, second place. And then third place, very close, Metal Fight, which was also very fun. Definitely feels like the next step up to HMS. And then far fourth place was Burst. I was actually not having fun playing with the Beyblade Burst bays. They kept on knocking themselves out, and I'm also a pretty bad launch, but still, it was kind of annoying. So that's why it's fourth place. But I mean, there's still some cool designs. I mean, I like the design of the Beyblade. It's just like, it feels kind of weak, to be honest. I mean, Wizard Rod is a giant circle, and it's not as big as, and it's still like smaller than this guy too. But this doesn't feel as powerful as it should be. Which I mean, Beyblade Burst is definitely a good Beyblade series for kids. I feel like if you have kids and you're kind of worried about how Beyblade X is aggressive, probably get them Beyblade Burst because it's probably super cheap right now. But that being said, their friends might be just getting Beyblade X because Beyblade X is the new hot thing. So I don't know if Beyblade Burst is something you want to get your kids. Maybe for like toddlers. You know, toddlers who don't have any Beyblade experience and they're not going to feel the pressures of peer pressure. They will definitely have fun with Beyblade Burst. Especially in a bigger stadium. Not the stadium that I used. This one. This is a lot better for the earlier gen of Beyblade Burst when it was a lot less oriented on speed and more about the burst mechanic. But still, I mean, it was really fun going through all of the different generations. It took a long time. I think I recorded this over the span of 3 days, actually. So, yeah, I'm glad to finally have this finished. And I'm glad to finally be caught up with Beyblade in general, because I was sitting on these Beyblades for quite a while. The oldest Beyblade that I opened was this. I bought it back in 2018. So you can even check the receipts. You can check my first unboxing of Dragoon. That was back in 2018 or maybe early 2019. But I know I bought these in 2018. I opened one of them and then I never opened the other, and it was just in the box since 2018. And I've just been amassing more Beyblades as the years passed on. I ended up finding these guys in 2022 and bought them. Then Metal Fight, I learned about these Metal Fight Beyblades on AliExpress and I bought them. And then Beyblade Burst came out and I bought them. And that's where we are right now. I'm finally caught up and I can't wait to make a lot more videos for you guys. Phew, and there you had it. Over 40 Beyblades I've unboxed, and gosh, it's honestly really difficult to do these behind the camera. When you're doing it in your own leisure time and you don't have to worry about a camera in front of you, it's fine. But behind the camera, it's a bit too much. I don't think I'm gonna wait so long to open my Beyblades from now on. My fingers are very sore. Now this is not just an unboxing thing. I think people who work with cardboard for a lot, you know, they're opening cardboard boxes and, you know, tearing them up and all that stuff. They tend to have these finger stuff too, finger pain. But because I don't do it as often, I don't have the calluses on my fingers. So, yeah, it's kind of sore, but, you know, we made through it and we've opened so many beautiful Beyblades, and we also opened Beyblade Burst as well. But I'm so glad to finally have caught up with all these Beyblades. Now I have to clean up because I'm not going to show you the damage, but there's so much cardboard around me that I got to deal with, and goodness gracious. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, or don't. You don't have to. I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to do it because it really helps. And usually people don't watch this far. If you've watched this far, or you're watching, you skip to the end to hear me say goodbye, comment cheese forever, and then I'll like and favorite. I mean, I like and favorite all comments, but I'll know you're a real one. Okay, goodbye.